I'm pretty sure this thing is live. I mean, it might be live. It might not be. It's not showing up on my end. It's like showing up on some of my stuff, but it's like not showing up on everything. So it's like, I don't know. I think it's live. All right, there we go. There we go. That I know it showed up on my actual YouTube page, like my YouTube dashboard, my stream studio. So now I know I'm for sure live. Even though it was saying I was going for about 30 seconds, it was saying, oh, you're live, and then it reset out of nowhere. All right, what's good, everyone? What's good, everyone? OJ here. Welcome back to another stream. Hope all of you guys are having a great day. I know I am. It's good to be back, man. It's good to be back. Good to be talking to you guys about video games. Once again, we got a great show for you guys, talking about Monolith Soft's involvement in Splatoon Raiders, what's next for the Splatoon team and for Monolith Soft. We're also going to be discussing what's going on with Halo Campaign Evolved. A little bit lower review scores than maybe what some people were thinking. So we have that. We're also going to be talking about the situation with Miyamoto and what he had to say about remakes. Actually, Miyamoto had to say a lot about a lot of different things. So we can kind of go over all of that because I find it fascinating that people still complain about remakes and then they actively buy remakes or like people want games to come back all the time and then they come back and they complain that they come back or something. I don't know. It just seems weird to me. Like there's this weird back and forth like when it comes to remakes like and all that. So we're going to talk about that and a lot more and whatever else you guys want to talk about today on this chill Thursday. But let's go and get into the shout out. So if you're here in the chat, make sure you say what up. Heavy fan interaction today, guys. Heavy Elite Ninja interaction. I need you guys letting me know what you guys think. I need you to let me know what you guys are playing, what you guys are up to. Random stuff. Nimar, it's your time. No, actually, no, it's not your time to shine, Nimar. Don't give me random stuff. No, I don't want any random from you. Yo, Justin with the 3.
Splatoon Raiders, yep, it's good. Can I get the Star Fox remake music to scare remake haters? Lol.
Oh, man. Yes, sir, I got you. Thank you so much for the $3 dono. The first dono of the stream. Hey, yo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let's go ahead and let's get this going right here. Star Wolf's theme. Justin with the first 3. Thank you for that, Justin. I appreciate that. You are now the Hokage. The striking that first ninja blood. Hokage ninja. Anybody else 3 or more, you can be out just on the board. Hey, yo. I appreciate that, guys. Make sure you hit the like button, too, guys. I need you guys to hit the like button. Let's get a lot of Elite Ninjas in here, if possible. All right, guys. A lot of Elite Ninjas in here, if possible. Let's do it. All right. Let's see here. Avatar does not run great. I didn't know the Avatar game doesn't run great. Let's see here. What's up, Kevin? What's up, Dior? What's up, Party Man? What's up, General Zamora? What's up, Ninmar? What's up? What is up? Dior once again. What's up, Yoshi? Dior, I'm still working on that, my boy. I'm sorry. I've just been busy editing. I've been editing so much, so I haven't had time to kind of go through and check everything. But it's coming, brother. It is coming. Come on. All right, let's see here. Who else? Yoshi. Hey, what up, Yoshi? Says Splatoon Raiders is actually so much fun. I was playing a bunch of it last night. So much better than I expected it to be. I mean, I knew it was going to be fun. As soon as I played it at Best Buy, I was like, oh, this game's... Well, as soon as I saw the Nintendo Direct for Splatoon Raiders, I was like, oh, this is going to be lit. It's a Splatoon RPG. That's really what it is. It's a Splatoon RPG, and that's awesome. Let's see here. I played like 5 or 6 hours of Splatoon Raiders so far, including multiplayer co-op with one other person. It's so freaking fun. Okay, yeah, shout out to Yoshi, just letting us know. Yeah, I've played a couple hours myself. I haven't gotten too deep into it, but I've played and it's fun. It's just flat out fun. Like, even like the beginning, the demo was completely different from the beginning of the actual game. Like, even the demo, they changed things up, and there's like more story and stuff, you know, in there, so it's kind of fun. My day's going good. What's up, Elias? Welcome. How are you doing today? What's up, Psycho Pie? Welcome. How are you doing, Psycho Pie? What's up, Daniel C? What is good? What's up, I Complain? Welcome. What's up, Mark Jones? Anyone else? Splatoon Raiders get delayed? Yeah, I did see other people's Splatoon Raiders get delayed, so I don't know what happened to my copy of the game because I had a physical copy coming in. So I'm not sure what happened to that. I gotta check. I don't know if it ever if it came through yet. This is why I'm never gonna rely on Amazon. I think I'm done with Amazon on day one because luckily I have another copy, but I'm not sure if I'm ever gonna rely on Amazon again. Oh, never mind. Okay, give me 1 second, guys. I think it's out front. It's too hot outside to leave it there. I'll be right back. Okay, yeah, I got both of. I got my portable little dock thingy that I was that I got, and I got my package, but they came not that long ago, so it did take them kind of all day. So we got to rewind this, cause wait, no, we don't got to rewind this. Never mind. All right, so that's that. Justin with another 3.
I ordered my copy from Walmart, got here on time, no issues.
Nice, nice. There you go. Yeah, my copy came in, but it came in. I don't know. I kind of want to just be able to get the copy in the morning. Like, I want it, but you can't do like in-store pickup, right? Yo, Psychopath with the 5.
The sky is blue, water is wet, and Splatoon Raiders is really fun. I'm liking the light RPG elements they implemented.
Oh, they get.
Shoutouts to my wife's boyfriend for getting the game for me.
They get heavier. The elements get heavier. Shoutouts to Psychopath with the $5. Shoutouts to Justin with another 3. Psychopath becoming the stream ninja. Justin increasing that Hokage lead to 6. Psychopath going up there to 5. Anybody that's 5 more, you beat out Psychopath. Or Justin with the 6 on the board. You can time up. But I'm sorry if you guys background. My boy, he just woke up and he's a little cranky today. He's a little cranky today. Thank you for the support though today, guys. I appreciate it. I'm gonna get copyrighted, so I'm just gonna go ahead and just do this. There we go. Also, D Money, what's up with the 67 months? Appreciate that, D Money. What is good? What is good? So yeah, I'll let you guys know what I think about this dock. So I bought a dock for my living room, for like my Switch. Whenever I want to play in the living room. So I didn't buy like an official dock. I bought like one. Ooh, it's warm. So I bought like one of these extra ones. Hopefully it doesn't brick or anything like that whenever there's an update. But I was told this was one of the better ones. So I did get this S3 Max dock. Has a bunch of ports and USB and LAN. So I'll let you guys know how it is. And then I do have my physical copy right here. Yeah, I think Best Buy is what I'm going to start. I don't know why I didn't do Best Buy. Just, you know. But yeah, here we go. Yeah, here we go. Splatoon Raiders. I have a digital copy of the game too, though. But I also have my physical copy right here. Physical boys and girls. Shout out to D Money. Shout out to Psychopath. Psychopath, your wife's boyfriend. Your wife's boyfriend he's a great guy. He seems to take care of you, despite all the. I mean, he takes care of your wife too, but he also seems to take care of you as well. So that's good. That's good. That's good. Yo, 1Me Games with the trophy cake, 1,000 jewels. Yo, on the board here, 1Me Games. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate the 1,000 jewels. Yo, you are the jewel ninja. 1Me Games. Thank you for that 1,000 core crystals. Days going Ed. Days rather boring. Man, if your day's boring, that means you're not working hard enough, brother. Crispy Tofu with the $1 dono. This is, hey, OJ, any subathons on the horizon? Those are always fun. Yeah, maybe we can see if we can do something. I just haven't had the time yet, but I'm definitely thinking about doing that. Like, we have to get the Warframe. That's one of the games that I wanted to do. Maybe we can do Warframe, we can do Splatoon Raiders, and we can do Mario Kart World. I think that'd be kind of fun to, like, do those 3 games and split it up over the course of, like, maybe 6 hours. But yeah, I'm down for a subathon. I'm down like an Elite Ninja-a-thon. Maybe we can get up to 500 members or something like that. You guys, would that be fun, guys? Maybe we can do that. Maybe we can do that next week. So when you guys are not able to pick up the game at your nearest Walmart or Best Buy, I've ordered off Amazon in the past. They always deliver it late in your area. Yeah, this was late too. This was late for me as well. So, but anyway, I got some stuff. Also, thank you for another Jules as well. Casual Noob, thank you for the 6-7 Jules. I appreciate that. Splatoon Raiders unboxing. This one's definitely staying sealed. This one's staying nice and sealed. Let's see. He's so cool. He gives me eShop cards when he wants me to leave the house for a few hours. Nice. At least he gives you stuff, like, you know, despite what's going on. That's cool. Like, we could all only wish for the best. Yo, Deep Games. Yo, thank you. Hey, what's up, man? Welcome to the stream. Let's see here. That dock won't brick your system. I use it myself. Okay. Well, yeah. Sorry. I think brick was the wrong word. I meant to say, like, well, it'll stop working whenever they do, like, the updates and stuff like that. Or can this dock update as well? So I don't know. Either way, yeah, I'm gonna try it out. It looks incredible. It looks so good. So it looks great. I love the look of the dock. So I'll try it out. I'll let you guys know what I think. Like I said, I'm gonna put it in my living room. Hopefully I can just, like, you know, by the end of the year, I'll just have another Switch 2 because of this, what's it called? The special edition Switch 2. So maybe I'll just have another one by then. Says, yeah, the dock updates. Okay, nice. I went to Final Fantasy concert yesterday. Was fun. Got my games signed. Nice. That's some good stuff. I'm thinking about getting Splatoon Raiders, but I got so many games in my backlog right now to get. Yeah, that's kind of how it is, man. Sometimes you have so many games in your backlog, you don't want to buy a new game. That's basically what was happening when Yoshi and the Mysterious World came out. I'm like, Yoshi and the Mysterious Book came out. I was like, yeah, I want to get it, but I just have like a million games in my backlog. I think I was still playing Romancing Saga or something like that too. I'm not sure. So I was trying to get Xenoblade done, then I was getting Romancing Saga done. So I needed a little bit of a cleanse of long RPGs. You should upload the clip of your reactions to Xenoblade stuff in June's Direct in a separate video. I think I did already, if I'm not correct. I think I might have already. Did I? I don't know. I mean, I lost the opportunity to do that, though, to be honest. I should have done. I'm pretty sure I did that, though. I think I did. Yeah, I did do that. One Me with the $5 is the One Me Switch Collector Hub is almost live at One Me. I won't disappoint. Hey, yeah, if you want to put your games together, One Me's got you covered. So shout outs to One Me. You guys remember that name, One Me Games? You can go online on the website. So there you go. Shout outs, One Me. I appreciate you, fam. Hey, Casual Noob, what's up, man? Welcome. Just got home from hospital again, and I'm glad to be alive because I had surgery on my stomach years ago, bowel obstruction, and I'm susceptible to happening again. Oh man, I'm sorry to hear about that. It's just one thing after another, Casual Noob. Ugh, goodness gracious. I hope you're feeling better now, man. I hope everything goes well. I said, yeah, it's either I'm not sure what you said. Either get the, I think meant pre-order with the $10 off, or wait till it's ready to pay full price. Walmart, yeah, Walmart does the 10 as well. So, and I think you can do it at Best Buy. I think you can. I'm playing through Final Fantasy X, so I might grab Splatoon Raiders in a few weeks. It looks great. Yeah, it looks cool. Or, I mean, it is cool. I'm playing it, so. Hyper Bison with the 5 says, hi, OJ. Marvel Tokon announced my boy Cyclops, the Phoenix 5 version for the first DLC character. Can't wait. How are you? I'm doing good, man. Thank you for the $5 dono. I appreciate that. Let's go. Yo, you guys out here already. Let's rack up those combos. And we got the first extension, 15 minutes. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate that. Overclock.
Overclock Buster.
Let's go. Thank you for that $5. I appreciate it. 21 on the board, 15-minute extension on tonight's stream. Next one up, 30 combos. We got a 30-minute extension. Let's go. Amazon does the 10 on orbitals, but it comes and goes. It's odd. Yeah, like, it's supposed to be throughout the whole pre-order period. So I've seen it for pretty much that 50, at least on my Amazon, you know. Or 40, sorry. Psychopath with the 5 or 3.
Dock is in my wish list. I want to pull the trigger, but low-key cautious about the Switch updates potentially bricking the console. At the same time, I don't want to drop $150 on the official one lol.
Well, yeah, let me deal with it, you know, because if my system bricks, it's just stupid OJ. So I mean, like, it's just some. I might be AI for all you guys know. None of you guys know if I'm even actually real. So I mean, let me mess up my system. You guys all know that you're real, but I mean, I might just be fake. So let me mess up mine if something happens, you know. So, oh man, thank you. But yeah, I do have it here. I'm gonna test it out. I'm gonna test it out tonight. Are you gonna play through Xenoblade 2 again once the Switch 2 upgrade comes out? Of course. Let's see. Well, I know you're. Well, yeah, Party Man. Well. Does anybody know if Party Man's even real? How many people know? So yeah, you might know that, but the other people might not know that you're real. So Matrix. What up, Dane Gonzalez? What up, 777 OG Double OG? What up, Drew Arco? What up, guys? Welcome to the stream. What's up, the Great Wall? What is good? What up, Yoshi? You're just some fake AI. No way you're real, Jake. There you go. I honestly think I'll be fine. Hopefully, yeah, I know. Seriously, hopefully. Slender Man, says Ross. Thank you. Avoided surgery, but spent a week with a tube up my nose, pumping my stomach until I can number 2 again. Although I'm very capable of 6'7". Oh my gosh, this sounds terrible. That's the type of stuff that I would like honestly just not eat. Like, that's how, like, I would never want to do. I think I would just only drink liquids then. If that's the only way, then I'd be like, no, I'm not putting that up my nose. But I mean, I'm pretty sure you had to. So, that's crazy. I'm sorry about that, Casual. No, I'm glad that you're back home, man. Dead internet theory is real. You're all bots. There you go, Professor Professor Nope. My Amazon order was delayed. Oh, no. Oh, no. Dang, that sucks, man. I'm sorry to hear about that. My copy of Splatoon Raiders on Amazon is delayed to Wednesday, upside down, bro. Seriously, Amazon just not be coming through sometimes, bro. Just not be coming through. I programmed the AI chatbot that made me, or the AI prompt that said drink water every now and then at your discretion. So that's what it did. That's why, you know, I'm drinking water. It's a prompt. It's a prompt, man. Chain Attack, man, I cannot wait for Xenoblade Genesis. Man, did you guys see Xenoblade Genesis? Oh my gosh, I cannot wait for that game. It's gonna be so much fun. So much fun. The games are coming, man. Splatoon Raiders, Fire Emblem. Man, they are coming. They are coming, and they are coming in quick. A lot of different stuff, man. So, a lot of different games coming out. What's up, Kevin? So Kevin the Speedster says that the Avatar game doesn't run good. So is that correct, guys? The Avatar game does not run good? What's going on with the Avatar game? Why is that not running good? I know they made some delays like to the Xbox version or something like that too. Like, so it seems like there's some issues. Why hasn't Belkin sent you the charging grip? I'm trying to see if it's worth picking up. I don't know. I might have gotten an email from them, but I never responded. John says it's good, and I think RGT has like a sponsorship, so they think it's good. As someone who works for Amazon customer support, yeah, they're not reliable. Oh, I didn't know you worked for Amazon customer support. House King, okay, nice. That's good. That's good. That's good, man. Accidentally sprayed Dawn dish soap mist into my eye yesterday when pressing the cap. Thankfully, my eye was fine, but it was annoying. Sorry to hear about that, Nimar. Sounds glitches, some frame skips here and there. Oh, man, that sucks. Have you heard of Xenoblade Genesis? I have heard of Xenoblade Genesis. I mean, it's a new beginning. It's a new beginning. Just doing the stream. What are you doing a Raider stream? Nah, probably not today. We might do one this weekend though. We'll see. We'll see, or we'll do one early next week where I'll do that. But I just started the game up. I'm at the beginning, so I don't really have much. So I'm not really going to be playing it a ton right now. I'll probably play it more later tonight. But yeah, we're just gonna get through. We're just gonna chill tonight. But yes, I've heard of Xenoblade Genesis. Let's see here. Gilkit has a great Switch 2 dock for $30. I have controllers from them too for Switch 2. They're great. Check it out. All right. Well, I mean, I already got this, so I'm not sure if I'm gonna buy another one. I just bought this one. I don't have it. I'm broke. I can't buy anymore. I'm out. You know what I'm saying? But no, I just got this one, so I think I'm good for now, at least. My Amazon Splatoon Raiders order got delayed. However, my digital copy is preloaded and ready to play on my system. Nice, nice. So it's already, everything's already set for you to go there. I wish you showed us when the test dock really works on Switch 2. Well, yeah, I mean, I just got it today, Gina. So once I test it out, I'll probably try it out tonight, or I'll try it out this week. And then I'll let you guys know, like, you know, next time I stream it, if you're here, I'll make sure to let you know how everything is. I'll see if it's video worthy, but I don't know if it is, but we'll see. Just got my Splatoon Raiders right now, and I'm hyped. Yo, what's up, Gangsta Slayer? There we go, man. Let's go. Let's go. That's Gangsta Slayer out here with the Splatoon Raiders. Playing Splatoon Raiders right now while I watch you stream, OJ. That's why Switch 2 is awesome. Play it handheld, watch the stream, or you can play it on your TV, watch the stream, and it's very simple. You can easily transition back and forth. It's very fun. It's very fun. Very, very innovative system. Very fun and great system for these type of things. You know what I'm saying? for these type of things. So it's great, man. I'm glad you guys are enjoying Splatoon Raiders. I know I'm enjoying it too. I know I'm enjoying it as well. But yeah, that sucks about the Avatar game. Yeah, I didn't buy that. I mean, I'm gonna pick up the Avatar game at some point, physical on Switch 2. Apparently, it's a full-on cart game, so I'll definitely think about it. Not sure if I'm gonna get it right now, like full price day one, but I'm definitely planning on picking up the game. So yeah, that's the thing. I want to get it. I want to get it for sure. But I mean, I'm glad I didn't get it day one. But I mean, it came out too close to Splatoon Raiders. That's the problem. You know, just really close to Splatoon Raiders. So it's like, yeah, you know. Yo, Casual Noob. Thank you for the upgrade to Ambu tier. Hey, yo, that Ambu tier is rocking right now, guys. I appreciate that. All right, can I show real quick? Let me get a quick show. Shout outs to the Elite Ninjas out there. You guys know you got the names highlighted in green. A lot of you guys have the badge next to your name. If you want to become an Elite Ninja, all you got to do, !member. You can type that in all lowercase. Join up. It's only $1 to become a member. And once again, you get highlighted. You get some access to special emotes and a bit more. So shout outs to Casual Noob. Thank you for becoming an Elite. Ambu tier. That is the couple grades up. I really appreciate that, man. Holy smokes. That's super nice of you. Thank you. Apparently SkillUp did a nice review of Raiders. Yeah, he did. I mean, I don't watch SkillUp like that, but I mean, I did hear he did do a nice review. I don't really take his opinion as something that like, oh, you know, like, oh man, he said it, so therefore, but I know a lot of people do, and obviously he's way more, you know, a lot of people think he's way more credible than I'll ever be. But me personally, I don't really look at his reviews and say, okay, yeah, like, oh man, he gave it a good review, so all of a sudden it's great, right? But I mean, at the same time, I do respect, you know, his reviews. I think he does a great job with thoroughly reviewing games, and that's why he's gotten to the level where he's gotten at this point, you know, when it comes to his craft. Hello, how are you, OJ? I'm really enjoying Raiders. Hey, I'm doing good, man. How are you? You know anything about Walmart on microSD Express cards? Are they any good? Yeah, I have a Walmart microSD Express card, the ONN. Shout outs to Justin. He got me that one when I really needed it for my Yakuza 0 sponsorship. So yeah, it's good. It's not bad. It's good. I use a ONN one on my Switch 2 all the time. Who is the reviewer you think is the most legit? The most legit reviewer? I don't know. I don't really hold any reviewer. I mean, I don't really hold any reviewer to any type of crazy standard. I give them mutual respect as like peers, you know, like maybe like Andy Robinson over there from VGC, Gene Park back when he did reviews. You know, I'd probably say like, yeah, Gene Park, or maybe Andy Robinson from VGC, or Bo Talks Games, a YouTuber, Bo. I think he's really good when he does his reviews. So those are the guys that I would probably say, like, I look at and say, okay, I at least put some weight onto what they say. But honestly, I mean, I really don't put too much weight onto any of these people. But if I was going to put weight onto people and what they say more than anything, like, I respect and I think that are good at reviewing, I'd say, yeah, Bo, VGC, Andy Robinson at VGC, not all of VGC, just Andy Robinson at VGC, and yeah, Gene Park back when he did reviews. When you're laying in bed for a week thinking about your life, how you got here, if you tell God he gets you out there, then he'll try to do better. Hey, there you go, Casual Noob. Absolutely. I'm surprised Switch Force actually likes Splatoon Raiders, even though it's not Mario. That's funny. Clearly, clearly PlayerEssence is the best reviewer. What are we doing here, game? Yeah, I know I'm the best reviewer. I don't review a lot of games. I just talk about stuff. But yeah, maybe I'll do another like formal review like I did for what's it called, Metroid Prime 4. So, what up, Brett? Welcome. I also was interested in the Walmart. Yeah, I heard that they're having are they having like a sale on those or something? I heard about like they're having some type of sale on them, so so that's good. I thought you said Botox for a second instead of Botox. It might have sounded that way actually. Botox games. Speaking of Prime 4, Doc made a video about potential DLC. Oh, that'd be good. I like that. So maybe they can also do some updates to the game too. DLC would be good. I'd jump right back in. I'd jump right back in if they had like a nice little expansion pack or something. I would jump right back into that. I actually like Metroid Prime 4. I know a lot of people don't. Internet, people don't like it or don't like certain aspects more like it, but I actually like it. I thought it was fun. You gave me a great review on ONN as the Express cards. There you go. I did do that. I did do that. Maybe I'll see what he has to say. Maybe I'll make a video on it or not. New systems might be 1,000. Samsung releasing $2,000 phones. Yeah, I see Juice Man Vaughn always talking about Samsung phones on Twitter and stuff. I haven't bought a Samsung in a hot minute. I just went with a cheap Google Pixel phone, but there's no service to it, so it doesn't really matter. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 overview trailer just dropped on Nintendo today randomly. Nice. Should we watch it? It's probably on YouTube as well, right? I knew that the Xenoblade 2 overview trailer was coming. I knew that it was coming. I didn't know when exactly, but I knew it was coming soon. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Switch 2. The video. Oh, it's not on YouTube yet. Oh, okay. All right. Well, it dropped randomly on Nintendo Today app. Has anybody uploaded it to Twitter yet? Let me see what they've added and all that. All right, let me see what's going on here. RGT made a post. He actually called out a reviewer when it comes to one of the games here. So he told somebody to shut the F up and talk about the game. What's wrong with these reviewers nowadays? So he said, there was Halo Campaign Evolved got a 7 out of 10 from Respect. I'm not sure what's going on there. He says, I won't lie. It was great to be playing Halo again when the frame rate wasn't tanking, but it's hard to not feel like the franchise, Xbox, and everyone involved has been severely let down in recent years. We've had one new Halo game, Infinite, since 2015's Halo 5. Xbox has almost imploded due to years of mismanagement that resulted in thousands of employee layoffs, and Microsoft remains on the BDS boycott, divest, sanction list in connection to what the UN Commission declared a... Oh my goodness! What are you doing? Yeah, whoa. Yeah, like, listen, it's one thing to just... Okay. It's one thing to just... Does this person talking about all this, does that affect your review score? Like, listen, I called Phil Spencer a fraud, and I also believe like there's a lot of messed up stuff happening with Microsoft, but I don't know if that should affect the review score. So I think this guy he's letting those outside things affect the review score. Like, I don't know, man. Like, yeah, I'm not. Listen, I understand where he's coming from, but you can't let that affect the review score. You can't do that. So, I don't know, man. Yeah, like, you shouldn't just review the game at all. Like, you should write a co-op and say, hey, look, I think this game is, it's a fun game when this and that, But, you know, I'm going to just sit this one out. I'm not going to give it, I'm going to tell you guys this is how I feel. You should just write an article. I don't know if that should be a type of review that goes on the thing. Listen, I don't like a lot of the stuff too, and what he's saying here, obviously there's some stuff there, you know, that's absolutely ethics situation. But that's when you just write an article and then you put out the article. I don't know if that's something that you review that game yourself. You should have taken yourself off that review, in my opinion. If that's how you felt about things, you should have taken yourself off that review. Okay, yeah. At first I was thinking, like, what's the problem? I mean, if RGT's calling it out, that means it's severe enough, because he doesn't really call out stuff like that. So yeah, that's the thing. Interesting. Anyway, so that's that. That is that. There's a time. Yeah, there's a time and place for everything. I don't think this is the time or the place for that, you know. But like I said, I understand what he's. Listen, I've done a bit more research on all that, and yeah, it's pretty bad. Like I was a little ignorant at first, and I'm not going to talk about it. But I've done some research, and yeah, it's pretty. What he's saying is it's bad. Like there's bad stuff happening. That's as far as I'll go. But like, I don't think like it shouldn't factor into the review. Like when I ranted on Phil Spencer, it had nothing to do with what the other stuff that he's talking about. I just simply talked about what Phil Spencer did there. You know, what Microsoft did there. Now, I get it. Like, but it shouldn't factor into a review of the game. Like, in my opinion, you should take yourself off of the review. You should take yourself, because there's a lot of people who worked on the game that have nothing to do with what's going on there. They're just innocent developers, innocent bystanders doing nothing, just making the game. You know, so I don't know if you can punish them in their game because of the stuff that higher ups are doing. You know what I'm saying? So, let's see. I get what he's saying, but the devs making the game have nothing. That's exactly. I get what he's saying. Like, no, I totally get what he's saying. It's horrible what's happening, guys. Like, but at the same time, you gotta separate it. Review the game, and then also write a write an article saying this is the reason why. And you can clickbait the hell out of that article. I love Halo Combat Evolved, but Microsoft is terrible. And like, you can just write an article and you can clickbait it, and people will click on that. You don't have to put that into your review. You can separate the two, and then you can say, hey, I have stronger feelings here or there, but I'll leave that to a separate thing. And then, right, if you do it that way, then people that are reading the review won't feel like you affected the review, because, I mean, they might still feel that way, but it's not going to be in writing. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not going to be in writing in the review. So you need to separate those two things, you know? So, I got 5 on it. Yo, shout outs to Puchata. Thank you for the 5 stream streak. Let's go. That's Splatoon game, but I'm too tired from work to play. We were just talking about the other day where you're excited to play a game, and then you get the game, and then you get home from work, and you're too tired to play. You just want to relax and watch a stream or do something else, you know? People going to hit Sony game reviews because of the all-digital decision. Dude, a lot of game reviewers and a lot of people are actually starting to defend Sony. So I don't know. It might be different. The overview trailer for Xeno looked great. Okay, I can't, but it's not up. Can anybody? It's on Nintendo today. I want to see if I can watch it. Maybe you guys all have. Some of you guys are watching on your cell phones, right? So the Xenoblade trailer is up, but it's not up on YouTube yet. They're really starting to use Nintendo Today. Like, they're using Nintendo Today for Fire Emblem as well. So it's like they're really starting to use Nintendo Today like a lot, with a lot of like actual like interesting stuff. Yeah, it's a straight up, just like a full 2-minute. It's only a 2-minute overview trailer though. It's only 2 minutes long. Yeah, that's crazy. Let me see if I can. Yeah, I don't think I can actually. I think I just have to like watch it on here, but I can't show it to you guys as well. All right, give me a second here, guys. Let me see. I can put the volume up so maybe you guys can hear it as well.
Join Rex and Pyra in their search for paradise. Now enhanced for the Nintendo Switch 2 system.
Oh, it looks nice.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2
Mm.
with 4K resolution in TV mode or Full HD in handheld mode.
Okay.
And enjoy in-game cutscenes with enhanced resolution, frame rate, and detail.
Nice, nice.
There are also new outfit designs for Pyra and
Oh, the new outfit design, it's like white. They have like white in between. Like, it's really nice. Okay, yeah, that's cool. Hold on, let me see if I can at least.
there are also new outfit designs for Pyra
No, it's hard. You can't really see it, but it's like, yeah, it's hard to see.
and Mithra. These carry over from adventuring to cutscenes too.
It's like white infused.
And you can control your blades directly in a new mode called Mercasol.
Mercasol.
Choose up to 6 blades to send out on each mission.
Yeah.
Troops, move out. Best of luck to you. Move and fight freely with each blade, and change which one you control at any time.
Oh, that's awesome.
Combining blade specials is key to victory here. Now we'll see what fire can do.
It's like a straight up like action art, like straight up just action RPG. Cause like you can control the blades individually. You can control, and like you can switch, but you can swap between them. So at any time, and I think you can have up to 6 blades, and then you can swap between them, and then you can just like attack and then build up your meter and then unleash the specials.
Pile on the pressure with a series of powerful moves to complete these Merc missions.
I think there's some new blades here too.
A new rare blade, Momo, will also be in the game.
Momo. She's like a.
Between 2 forms to change her appearance and elemental affinity.
Okay. She has 2 forms.
Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 Edition will be available on the date shown on screen. Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Nintendo Switch can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 Edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's, I mean, there you go. That was that. I mean, it's a cool little overview trailer. It shows off, like, it looks good. It shows off the Merc missions and all of that. But yeah, we'll check it out. We'll check it out for sure there. I searched YouTube for Xenoblade Switch 2, and the second video is one of yours. Nice, let's go, let's go. I'm going to have to make another video on Xenoblade 2 coming up here. Shout outs to Casual Noob with the 59 months. And seriously, I just wanted to say thank you for acknowledging my messages all of these years. It means a lot. I don't have as many people in my life as I used to. Xenocho will be up on YouTube at 9. Okay, good stuff, good stuff. Thank you. Shout outs to Casual Noob, and I appreciate you all these years, man. Seriously. Yeah, the cutscenes look incredible. It looks great. Like, the resolution and the detail is really nice. They say 4K 60. Hopefully there's no frame rate drops. I think Xenoblade 2 is actually going to run smoother than Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1's always been a weird Wii game. It's always had some issues whenever they've ported it over with the code. So there was a few issues on Switch 2 with Xenoblade 1, but I think that Xenoblade 2 is probably going to be a bit smoother, so we'll see. But yeah, man, this is great. It's great. It's good to see. It's good to see what's going on there. It's good to have Xeno back in such a big way, you know? Torna's it gets the update, but I don't know if it's included if you buy the I think you have to already have Torna. I'm not 100% sure. I don't know if you buy like the Switch 2 edition of the game that it comes with Torna. I don't think it does. I'm not, but I might be wrong on that. Don't quote me. I might be wrong. Somebody in the chat maybe knows. But we'll find out. I already own Torna, so I don't know. Let's see here. Don't forget, PlayerEssence owns the Xeno franchise. No names. All right, yeah. Let's go. I've gotten used to seeing you in your glasses. You look so weird without them. Onto me. I always, whenever I do my videos, like my face cam videos, I don't have my glasses on, so I don't know. The trailer's up on YouTube. Okay, the trailer's up on YouTube. Nice. We should have just waited a little bit. Trailer's up on YouTube. Okay, let's go. Is it on Nintendo of America's channel or where's it at? Okay, yep. They just uploaded it just a minute ago. We should have just waited. We should have just waited. All right, hold up. No, we don't wait. We need it now. I needed to see that now. I needed to see it like right away, like ASAP. All right.
Take you there myself.
Take another look.
Join Rex and Pyra in their search for paradise.
Wait, hold up. Gonna have to record this. All right, guys, we're taking a look at the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition of the game. We're gonna break down everything here. Let's go over what's happening. I saw it on my tiny little Nintendo Today app, but now we gotta see the actual trailer in the full glory, the resolution, everything all nice. My phone barely works. There's no service on it. It sucks. We got to see it over here. We got to get this going. So let's take a look at this.
Let's go to Elysium. I'll take you there myself.
All right. I'm going to
Join Rex and Pyra in their search for paradise. Now enhanced for the Nintendo Switch 2 system in the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition.
Instantly looks so much better.
Play
Woo!
at 60 frames per second.
60.
With 4K resolution in TV mode.
Yes.
Or Full HD in handheld.
It's going to look so nice portable. It's going to look so...
Enjoy in-game cutscenes with enhanced resolution, frame rate, and detail.
Smooth.
There are also new
Woo!
outfit designs for Pyra and Mithra.
I like the designs. I think they look...
Over from adventuring to cutscenes too.
I like the outfit.
And you can control your blades directly in a new mode called Merc Assault.
Merc Assault.
Choose up to 6 blades to send out on each mission.
Ooh.
Troops, move out. Best of luck to you.
Best of luck to you.
Move and fight freely with each blade, and change which one you control at any time.
I love it. Straight up like action RPG style, baby.
Combining blade specials is key to victory here. Now you'll see what fire can do. Pile on the pressure with a series of powerful moves to complete
I don't think
missions.
I don't think I have that blade, the Fox Girl. I don't think I have that one. I know her. I think I have her. Or she,
a new rare blade,
Oh.
Momo, will also be in the game.
she kind of looks like she has the same hair. She's has Pyra's haircut.
Swap between 2 forms to change her appearance and elemental affinity.
Yo, Rex is playing basketball. Rex turning his back and going like this.
Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition will be available on the date shown on screen.
Yes.
Nintendo Switch 2 players who already have Xenoblade Chronicles 2 on Nintendo Switch
Upgrade.
can upgrade to the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing the upgrade pack.
I'm definitely gonna just get the upgrade pack. Yeah, it's got to be the that's definitely like younger. It's like younger Pyra or something like that. It's definitely like younger Pyra. But no, man, like that Xenoblade Switch 2 edition, it looks really, really, really dope. I mean, like the biggest problem, and I think all of you guys that are watching, you know, if you're watching this, you know like what's kind of like going on. The biggest issue when it comes to Xenoblade 2 was the frame rate and the resolution. Like that was like the biggest issue. Well, no. There was other issues outside of that. Like you had the blades. I hope they adjust the blade spawning rates and all that. That sounds like something that they wouldn't say. It would just be something that's extra in the game. Like, okay, they're not gonna say we've adjusted the rates of the blades to where you get the. I'm pretty sure that they're adjusted. They have to be. There's no way that they did merc missions. They did all that type of stuff and said, oh yeah, we're not gonna adjust the way that these blades, you know, in terms of like how you get them and like the justice boosters and like the boosters and all that type of stuff. So I'm almost positive that if you've got a bunch of, you know, higher end core crystals, that it will unlock blades that you don't have at a higher rate. If they don't, once again, shout outs to Monolith, but if they don't do that, I'm choking them. You know what I'm saying? Like there's gonna be a problem. There's gonna be a problem there. So, but it's all good. OJ, it's Momo from Xenosaga. Still though, like that looks so much like Pyra. Like it looks way too much like Pyra. I get that, but still, it looks like it looks like Pyra. That, I mean, I understand, but she didn't look like that in Xenosaga. It's gonna be a problem. But yeah, I mean, like the thing about it is this though, like for me at least, they gotta adjust that. Another issue with the game was there was a lot of the tutorial at the beginning, so I don't know what they're gonna do like with the tutorial. Like, are they gonna make that tutorial better? Are they gonna do something with that? I mean, I know some people were having problems playing the game, but really the biggest issue though, like if you look at the reviews for the game, the biggest issue was the frame rate and the resolution. Like at times, like before you go to like a Gourmet or whatever, it was like laggy. Like there would be like a memory leak at launch. Now maybe they fixed it, but there'd be a memory leak. Like depending on how long you play your system, it would just run so sluggish going there in portable mode. Docked, I think it was fine, but portable, no, even docked, I think there was some issues. But yeah, it would run really sluggish there. There was like all sorts of issues like that they had to patch at launch, like the mini map was busted, or like the overview map was busted. Like sometimes you couldn't navigate to where you want to go to easily. Like the game had a lot of issues. Now it was fixed over time, but the resolution and frame rate, like resolution in portable mode, was like 360p or something like that. It was low. It was really low. So going from that all the way up to 1080p, 60 FPS, that's like a blessing. That's like so good. So I'm excited for that. I think, you know, this game is the game that everyone wanted to kind of see, to see what they would do to adjust it, to see what they would do to make it, you know, a bit better. This is the game that people, obviously it's the best-selling Xenoblade game, best-selling Monolith Soft, you know, game that they, like, you know, RPG that they've ever developed. It's Xenoblade Chronicles 2. So this was the game that people were really looking at, like, okay, like, what are they going to do with this game, you know? First time with the re-release, definitely a lot of issues here and there. Xenoblade 3, I'm pretty sure people are going to be excited for that, because that game, it doesn't have as many problems as Xenoblade 2, but it definitely is a little crusty. But Xenoblade 3 is a more polished game from launch. It's like way more polished. There was way less issues with the game. And it really didn't need any updates. I mean, they did do an update later to help out with some quality of life stuff, but for the most part, it was a pretty clean experience. I mean, it definitely, there's some frame rate stuff in that game too. I mean, it was 30 FPS, and then like if things got hectic, it would dip down to like 25, 27, but it would try to recover as quick as possible. And the scope and scale of the game was insane. You know, just boom, you can go right into battles, the huge world. So I'm excited to see with Xenoblade 2. Very excited to actually play it, man. You know, and kind of see what's happening there. Looking forward to playing through the game again. I've only played through it once. Like people think I've played through like every Xenoblade game like a million times, and that's just like Xenoblade 1. Xenoblade 1 I've played through a million times because Xenoblade 1 has been re-released a million times. So I've played that game a million times. But Xenoblade 2, Xenoblade 3, I just put like 200 plus hours into the games the first time, and I just do everything I can, as much as I can in the first run. And then I might go back and do a couple things here and there, but I don't replay the whole thing over and over and over and over and like memorize the lines. I don't do all that. So this replay for me is going to be awesome. Like I am so looking forward to this replay. I think it's going to be a ton of, like I said, a ton of fun to kind of go through and, you know, play the game again. I'm looking forward to seeing. I think that like obviously the audio on Switch 2. I mean, the audio was already good on Switch 1, but like the audio on Switch 2, obviously being able to play that game. Like one of the things that I love to do, maybe I have my controller right here, is the cool thing about the Switch 2 Pro controller, which is the first time that they brought this back since the Wii U Pro controller, or no, sorry, not the Wii U Pro controller, since the Wii U gamepad, is that you can have the audio go directly to the controller. That's always been one of my pet peeves with Nintendo. They don't do that all the time. Like, sometimes they did, sometimes they didn't. But with the Switch 1, the Pro controller on there, and even like I think the Wii U Pro controller, you can't get audio through the controller. And I like that. I like being able to have audio through the controller and plug in your headset and go from there. I also like being able to, you know, obviously if you're playing handheld mode, you can plug it in, you know, through there, and that's fine too. And I think that's probably the reason why they actually had a, you know, audio jack on there, is because you can play games off the Wii U gamepad like a handheld system if you're playing there. But their controllers always did it to where there's no audio through the controller. But Switch 2 Pro controller finally has it. It's got a headphone jack. It's at the bottom. It's at the top. No, it's at the bottom. Sorry. USB-C at the top. It's got a headphone jack at the bottom. So I've done that many times. Like families kind of sleeping, don't want to be too loud with the surround sound. You can throw on the headphones and boom, plug in the headphone jack right there, and you can listen and play the game and have your surround or whatever the case is, right? So that's what I wanted. I definitely want to play on the TV with some booming surround, you know, headphones, nighttime. I'm definitely gonna be doing that quite a bit. So I'm excited, man. I think I'm like giddy with excitement for this re-release. But we did also just get Splatoon Raiders, so of course I'm gonna be playing a ton of that. Yeah, it's like I said, the releases are going good. Shout out to Monolith Soft. We did find out that they you know, not only have they been helping, you know, been doing the Xenoblade Definitive Editions and different stuff that's coming out with Xenoblade, they also helped out with Splatoon Raiders. They've got Xenoblade Genesis that's coming, so they're on a roll. Monolith Soft, they're on a roll, and this Switch 2 edition, like I said, I think this one's gonna play better than Xenoblade Chronicles Definitive Edition, Nintendo Switch 2 edition, because there was some frame rate things here and there. Definitely way better than the Switch 1 version, but there was some frame rate stuff. I think this one's gonna be more clean, but I mean, hopefully I'm right about that. But I think that since it's a Switch 2 game already, like, you know, code in terms of porting over, getting everything running properly without having issues with all the different mechanics and systems that happen whenever you port code over, I think this one's going to be a lot better. So we will see. Looking forward to it, man. So what do you guys think? Chat, you guys can let me know. Comment section, you guys can let me know what you think about Xenoblade 2 Switch 2 edition, if you plan on picking it up or not. Okay, let's see here. Forget my backlog. I'm playing Xenoblade Chronicles 1 through 3 this year. I wonder if we get more saves, save states so we can start a new game. I hope we do. I don't know if we will, though. I don't know if we will. They didn't say anything about it. Do you think Xenoblade Genesis is an action RPG? Yeah, I think it's an action RPG. I don't think it's a turn-based RPG. Power Myth the White Alpha will probably be in Smash 6 as alternate costumes. I mean, we don't know if they're going to be in Smash 6. They might opt to not put them in Smash 6, so we'll have to wait and see on that one. Let's see. Yeah, because how are we going to get Momo if it's rare? That's what I'm saying. I think it might be given away as a quest, though, right? It could be like a quest. But you might get it at the beginning of the game. I'm not sure. Or they might just say, hey, they're at this place. You can get Momo like at the very beginning of the game or near the beginning, like Gourmand or something, you know? So it's almost like Xenoblade 2 has added FF15 gameplay for the Merc missions, and the fact that the game will be cleaner in terms of graphics is enough for me. I mean, I don't know if it's quite to that level. But yeah, it's cool. It's definitely cool. Okay, this song's way too long. I'm calling it now. The way the Merc missions is played, it's going to be a preview of how Genesis will play or be similar. There might be some ideas thrown in there, but I don't think they're going to do the exact same gameplay as that. Nah, probably not. But I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, if there was some ideas from the Merc missions maybe thrown in there. Yeah, definitely. Maybe they were kind of experimenting with some stuff here and there. Yeah, I can see that. J2. Did you see Monolith Soft support Splatoon Raiders too? Yeah, I just said that. I just said that they helped out. So yeah, I'm definitely aware of that, and I talked about it on Twitter too. And I think also I made my video. In my video today, I said, yeah, in the video that I had today, I talked about Splatoon Raiders and Monolith Soft being part of development too. Yep. Let's see how you hey, look. Now Nintendo add new Xenoblade 2 trailer right now. Well, yeah, that's what we were talking about. That's what we've been talking about for the last 10 minutes or so. Yeah, like, and we also watched it. Well, I watched it twice. I watched it on the app and I watched it on there, and we reacted to it. So yeah, that's what we've been talking about. What up, NX Revolution? Welcome. Can you see? I can see your comments, Mr. Davis. What's good, man? Do you think the combat will not be difficult because I want to play? I mean, you might like Xenoblade 2 combat. I don't know, Mr. Davis. Maybe. I think Grand Blue is more your style. So, I mean, if you're playing Grand Blue, then maybe you should just, play that. But, yeah, I don't know if Xenoblade 2 is your style, Mr. Davis. I don't know. I don't know if that one's for you. I'm not sure if that one's for you. Not sure. not sure if that one's for you. But like I said, I think Grand Blue, but Endless Ragnarok, Remake Endless Ragnarok, that one's good for you. What's up, Squirrely? Welcome. Xenoblade 2 is my favorite combat in the series. It's got massive learning curve, though. It's got a really big learning curve, like the orbs and the. I gotta relearn it again myself. I mean, I forgot the combat system. So yeah, I have to relearn it myself. You know. No, it's all good, Dane. I know it's all good, man. But yeah, I actually talked about that on Twitter. I talked about that right here. We talked about that in my video. But yeah, I know you guys are at work. You guys are doing other things, other stuff happening, so it's all good. Do you think you'll do a Xenoblade 2 video tonight? I'll probably upload the video, like that reaction that I did. I'll probably upload that tonight, and we'll call it a night, and then maybe tomorrow we'll get something different. I think I got a busy day tomorrow, but I'm dealing with some like other stuff. Certain people are being weird again, so I got to deal with that tomorrow. But we should be okay. We should be good. Yeah, Metal Gaming, guys, we already reacted to it. We already talked about it. So for those that are just getting in, we actually already reacted and talked about the Xenoblade 2 overview trailer. So yeah, we actually already reacted to it and talked about it. We're kind of just coming off of that when it comes to it. But if you want to talk about it here in the chat, you can. More than happy to talk about that. Let's see. What would be a game for me? I love stories games. You like story-based games? Well, if you like story-based games, I mean, Monster Hunter Stories 3. Story. Yeah, check out Monster Hunter Stories. It's got a great story in there. And combat's fun enough. Hey, what up, Micah? Welcome to the stream. What's good? I was playing recently, and I forgot how to Pyra and Mithra to transform to their into their ultimate mode. Well, you get it at the very end, and you use the D-pad if I'm not correct, right? Let's see here. Trail series has so much story. Yeah, Trail series has a lot of story. That's true. You like story. Trail series has a lot of story. So yeah. A lot of story in there. So I played Ghost 1 and 2, Mafia, Old Country, and finishing 007 First Light. Okay. Monolith Soft is arguably the best all-around studio in the business right now. They're definitely one of the better ones for sure. They're absolutely one of the better ones. They do great support work, and they also make incredible JRPGs. So there's that. That's one thing that we do know. Monolith Soft, they putting in that work, man. I play Ghost 1 and 2, Mafia, Old Country. Oh, I already read that. My bad. No, you just watched Xenoblade 2, but have you heard the Xenoblade Genesis? You might want to check it out. I know, seriously. The Xenoblade Genesis is definitely like the hype. I'll check it out later. I'll check out Xenoblade Genesis. I'll check that out. I will check it out. Wait, is Kiwi Talks here? I didn't even see him come through. Oh, yeah, he is there. What up? Hey, what up, Kiwi Talks? Welcome, man. How you doing today? Pound for pound, Monolith Soft, the GOAT. Yeah, they're pretty good. They're pretty good. Thanks for dropping by, man. Make sure you guys check out Kiwi Talks' channel. He does a lot of developer interviews. Great stuff on his channel. So if you haven't already subbed, you need to go sub. You need to go check it out. Like I said, good stuff. I'm going to link his channel for you guys. Give me a second. So if you haven't, check it out. One of my favorite things, like what Retro Studios developers said about Mr. Miyamoto. So check that out. You guys go give him a sub. The Ease games have great stories too. Yeah, Ease games are very good stories too. Quiet Line. Yep, I agree. Make sure you guys hit that like button too. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Hit that like button. Still can't believe how crazy good the third-party support is for Switch 2. Switch 2 is going to be for many more people the only console with that support. I mean, like I said before, it really just depends, right? I think that obviously if you're like a third-person, you know, like gamer, like where you like the, you know, the highest quality and like the third party releases, you know, right there, no questions asked. It's going to be hard for Switch 2 to be like the main platform. However, if you have, you know, not as much time to play games, and you like Nintendo first party games, and you don't like, if that's like your priority and like third party is just kind of like the secondary thing, or if you love like, let's say JRPGs or something, then yeah, I think Switch 2 can be like a primary system for you. But it's really going to be dependent on like what type of gamer you are, you know. So like, yeah, like if you're looking for like the latest, you know, hardcore first person shooter, then obviously Switch 2 is probably not, you know, not going to be your main. But like I said before, and I've said this once and I'll say it many times, there's nothing wrong if you can be the best 2 in the business. There's nothing wrong with that, because the Switch 1 was the best 2 in the business for many people. And it sold 150 million plus, right? So if Switch 2 can be a number 2 for everybody that likes, you know, that maybe has a main, right, a PlayStation or Xbox or PC, and Switch 2 is their number 2 over what they don't have, then you can still be number 1, you know? I use the analogy all the time, like with the NFL, they pay number 2 receivers a lot. They pay number 2 receivers sometimes as good as number 1 receivers. It just depends. How good are you as a number 2? You know, we talked about T. Higgins from the Bengals. He gets paid like a number 1. Well, why? Because he's so good. You know, even though he's number 2, he's number 2 receiver. He's number 2 receiver. So nothing wrong with that, man. Let's see here. Maybe Breath of the Wild. You haven't played Breath of the Wild yet? Switch to becoming my number 1 for many. Yeah, I think that, like I said, it's the time. For me, I don't have enough time to play all the games that I want to play across all systems, so I'm going to prioritize what I personally like the most, and I personally like JRPGs and Nintendo first-party games the most. So I'm prioritizing PlayStation, you know, and Switch 2. Those are the systems that I'm prioritizing. Like, some games come to PlayStation that don't come on Switch 2, and then I can get all my first-party games, and I can get, like, my RPGs, like, you know, my AA RPGs that I love. My Romancing Sagas, my Trails in the Sky, you know, my Grand Blue. Like, I can get all of those on Switch 2 if I want them, you know? So for me, at least, it can be a main system. And I can have like my PS5 for like other stuff, you know, like obviously like Halo came out. Maybe if I want to play Halo, I can play that on PS5, or if I want to play, what's upcoming, like, obviously like the Beast of Reincarnation, that's not on Switch 2, right? So that's going to be a game that I play on my PS5. So yeah, that's kind of how I see it, at least. So Nintendo only gaming wise, first party, second party, third party doesn't matter. No, I disagree. I think that third party definitely matters. Like, in my opinion, like having the third party games, they help supplement the system. It helps really flesh out the system's library and helps sell the system. So getting games like, let's say for example, Digimon, or getting games like Grand Blue, or getting Lies of P, or getting Elden Ring, or getting, you know, these type of games are really, really, really important. Or even like Orbitals, right? Orbitals coming out. Like, those games are super important. Like, you really need that ongoing, you know, third-party support. Like, yeah, first party is obviously going to be like a priority and all that for many people, but that third-party support is so important, guys. Like, you don't know how important it is. It's not good when your system doesn't have third-party support. Like, it's not good. Like, you don't need everything. Nintendo doesn't need everything because their first party is so good, but you still need, like, decent enough third-party support. Like, the 3DS got it, but it was like lacking in so many areas, you know? The Switch 2 is like, the Switch 1 at one point, and then the Switch 2 for sure is such a better system to me than some of Nintendo's past systems, because you have that big third-party support. Especially for me, AA RPGs, I love stuff like Digimon, or stuff like Romancing Saga, you know, or things like Trails in the Sky, you know, Ease. These are the type of games that I love, and those were always kind of sketchy on Nintendo platforms in the past. I mean, they might come over, they might be late, there might be crusty versions of them, they might not come at all, but now we're getting all those, you know, and we're also getting some of the bigger stuff, like a Lies of P. That type of game would never come to the Nintendo platform, like in the past. Like, that's a very rare for a game like that to come over. So, like, I want games like that. I want stuff like, you know, Onimusha, or Pragmata. You know, now we're getting big Resident Evil. I want all that, man. I need that. I need that. I played Resident Evil Requiem on my Switch 2. Like, I played it on my PS5 Pro as well, but I played it on my Switch 2. Portable mode was great for that, you know, so I need stuff like that. Oh, okay, that's what you were trying to say, JT. Okay, my bad. Someone 456. My bad. My bad, JT. That's what you were trying to say. My bad. Okay, cool. Then we're on the same page. Someone with the 499 says, a good stream, OJ. Xenoblade 2 is my GOAT. Xenoblade and Trails are my favorite JRPGs. My music request is Zamza, Boss by Yuki Hayashi, Infinite Strash OST. That's Dragon Quest, right? Dragon Quest Infinite Strash. That game came and went, bro. That game came and went. All right, here we go. Let's see here. Boss. Strash. All right, here we go. Thank you for the $5. I appreciate that. We are up to 32 on the board. Hey, yo, we got another combo breaker. Boys and girls, should we play the notification? I think we actually should play the overclock. I think that might be a good idea. 30 minutes extended on today's stream. Let's go.
Overclock Buster!
Let's see. Look out for GTA 6 on Switch 2. Kiwi, my boy. I don't want to get the fans hyped up for GTA 6 on Switch 2. I know it's a possibility, but hopefully it happens. But let me ask you a question, though. Like, what about the WTF game? What's going on with that? Is that something that might be a thing at some point, or what's going on there? And yes, if you have kids, you will understand the value of handheld. If you travel a lot, or if you have kids, you will understand the value of handheld. Kids and handheld go hand in hand. Oh, man. Let's see, yeah. Ironically, I'm trying to finish Dragon Quest drawing right now on my PC. Oh, okay, you draw it, Nimar? Okay, cool, good stuff. I spent a whole week playing Pragmata on Switch 2, one of my favorite games of the year. Plays great on Switch 2. Yeah, it's good. It's not bad at all. I think people are mad at port just to have realized that these companies couldn't have put their old games on Nintendo into the past 2 years. Okay. Yeah, the mystery what the F game. We need GTA 5 on Switch 2. GTA 5 on Switch 2. I don't know if Rockstar cares about GTA 5 getting ported over to Switch 2. In all seriousness, I've started to hear whispers of GTA 6, but nothing confirmed. Contacts at Rockstar. Yeah, I know Nate the Hate also. I know that what you're saying is correct, because Nate the Hate also stated that that he heard that there's testing going on there. So if there's testing going on, then obviously they're thinking about putting it on there. If there's testing, then again, that doesn't mean it's going to happen 100%. But I mean, if they're testing it, then that means they're thinking about putting it on there. So, so yeah. Sorry, we got a bot over here on Twitch. Let me go in and ban them. Stupid bots, man. Let's see. I'm glad upgrade is coming soon, because I'm itching to complete Torna and extra DLC missions for Xenoblade 2. Nice. Switch 2 gives me Nintendo games and good enough third-party games. I'm good with that. Yeah, we'll see how things are in the future. But I mean, I think right now the industry's like in a very, very fragile position. There's too much turmoil. There's too much strife right now in the industry, man. There's too much nonsense going on right now. So that needs to be fixed. We need to get that fixed 100%. So I hope that happens, but I don't know. It's going to be more, it seems like things might get worse more than they get better, but we desperately need, like I said, we just need to wait a couple of years and then see what happens from there. Then kind of see what happens from there. So, all right. So Sky Bennett is back. Shino Shimori for Pyra in terms of the voice actors. All right, so we got the new outfits and designs. All right, we gotta. I'm gonna save these to my PC. I'm gonna put them up on Twitter. Shout out to Stealth, he put it up there as well. The new designs are just looking so nice. New designs for Pyra and Mithra. They look great. They look so good. I'm looking forward to it. Of course, some of the nerds are gonna be like, what's going on there? They're covering up too much skin. New Pyra and Mithra designs for Xenoblade Chronicles 2. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Nintendo Switch 2 edition. Nice, nice. Yeah, looking good. I think the best thing about the designs to me is just like I've always liked like whenever they do like a nice like white aesthetic, like Metroid Dread, it's always really really cool. You know, it's always really cool. The game launches. The game looks awesome. Looks awesome. Got to put the fire emoji on there, guys. The fire emoji. So yeah, we got to get that out there. Let people know about that. I'm glad Sky Bennett came back for the for new voice work. I heard she's had some disdain recently regarding Xenoblade 2. She's had some disdain because of what, how people treat her online or what. I'm guessing it's because the fans acting crazy. That's what I'm guessing, because fans are acting crazy. That's what I'm guessing. Game development is in a bad place in the U.S. You're going to see an increase in outsourcing due to American salaries. Yeah, I can see that happening because like the salaries are high here in the U.S., which, you know, it's got to be proportionate to the cost of living too, right? In a lot of places, cost of living, or the cost of living here in the U.S. is really high. And once again, you know, that's a whole bag of worms whose fault that is and all that. But we used to be a proper country. I'll say that. Before COVID, we used to be a proper country. It was significantly more affordable before COVID, you know. Let's see here. Jay says, OJ are one game away from having the entire reboot trilogy of Tomb Raider on Switch 2. Yep, nice. Hey, what's up, Bead Queen? Welcome to the stream. How you doing today? I'm scared the gacha system won't give me Cosmos again. I just met Zeke, and when I started my second playthrough of Xenoblade Chronicles 2 earlier this year, I really don't know if I should restart the third time. I think they're gonna adjust the blades, guys, the blade rates. I don't think it's gonna not do that. They have to. They have to do it. It's very important that happens. You know, very important that happens. So far, so happy. Avatar fighting game reviewed well. I'll be picking it up. The flow system of the game is a nice mechanic. Yeah, I heard that there's some issues though, I guess, with like the Switch 2 version, or somebody said something about that. I'm still waiting for Persona 4 on Switch 2. Persona 4 is coming on Switch 2. Just give it a little bit more time. It'll come out next year on the system. They're just trying to get Metaphor launched and everything first. Trying to get everything first there, so I could be wrong, but apparently it's with Rex's future with Xenoblade 3 spoilers. Rex's future with Xenoblade 3 spoilers. Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm not that invested in. I don't know what happened, so it is what it is then, if that's the case. How many hours did you put into Xenoblade Chronicles 2 in Torna? I put 50 to 60 hours into Torna, then I put, I think, 220 into Xenoblade 2, so almost 300 hours total. 370, 380 hours. So, what up, Juma Little Mo? Welcome. Shout outs to Bead Queen in the chat. Bead Queen, how are you, young lady? Let's see. How many hours have you put into Raiders so far? I think about 2 or 3 hours. 2 or 3 hours into Raiders. I was playing it last night. Downloaded it late last night, waited on that. I couldn't sleep though. If you guys were wondering why my stream started up later today than usual, I was up all night. Both of those videos that we got in the morning, or that was on the channel, I did those in the morning. I did those really early. One of them I started like at 11 p.m. my time, and then I went all the way to like 2. Then my internet went out. Like around 2 o'clock or 3 a.m. my internet went out, and then I couldn't sleep. So since I couldn't sleep, I just kind of did nothing for a while, and then I came back. My internet came back, and I started downloading Splatoon Raiders like around like 4 a.m. And then my internet came back, and I'm like, oh, my internet's back. Because I went to go put my Switch 2, and my internet I'm like, okay, cool, it's back. So then I waited for that to download, and then I think I played Splatoon Raiders for like an hour or so last night or this morning, and then I still couldn't sleep. So then I just got back into the office here. I finished that video that I did with the whole, the whole, what's it called? People acting crazy, media acting crazy. And then I did another video in the morning. So then I just did that. And then I just stayed up. Then I was just up throughout the whole night. I took my boy to the little Dollar Tree. I got my wife some stuff. She wanted some, the new Sprite and tea. The 0 calorie one. Like they mix Sprite with tea, like with tea. And it's pretty good. 0 calorie. So I went and got them some stuff. And then I took a nap. And then I fell asleep. And then my wife once again woke me up. That was my last 15 hours plus. More than 15, almost 24 hours. That was like my last, it was just random stuff, you know? Random things happening. Me just editing videos, you know, just working. So you plan on doing another 400-hour playthrough, right? Yeah, right. OJ, if you were asked to pick a game to transfer over to the Switch and from EA, choice between Dragon Age Origins and Mass Effect, it wouldn't be Dragon Age Origins. If you know anything about me, I'm a huge Mass Effect fan. It'd be Mass Effect by a country mile. Dragon Age is not as good as Mass Effect, and I don't think it's ever been as good as Mass Effect. But that's just me. I know people think differently, but I think Mass Effect's way better. I think Mass Effect's way better. Way, 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 way better. Let's see it. Yeah, they're always going out at the wrong times. Yeah, it really is. It's because it's so hot. But they did say that it was planned maintenance. So they said it was planned maintenance, and they intentionally did it like at 2 or 3 a.m. because they felt that nobody was going to be awake and using the internet at that time. So they planned the maintenance. So what they were trying to do is that they were trying to go there while it's nighttime and it's cool outside for the workers, refortify and retool all the fiber lines so it doesn't go out during the day. So I didn't really get upset with that one because they're trying to prevent it from happening during the busy times because it is really hot. Like it's really, really, really hot where I live. So the cables are burning up underground, you know, so they did some more maintenance on it to where it wouldn't happen. Because they've had a couple bad, you know, outages. So, but it always happens over the summer here. It always happens at least a few times where it just gets so hot, the cables burn. They got to go there, refortify, redo all that. So, Momo's from Xenosaga. Yes, Momo's from Xenosaga. Absolutely. Let's see. Okay, what's the hint from What the F game? Yes, I would imagine if it doesn't get announced at the next partner direct or the next direct in general, it'll probably be delayed till 2027. What's the hint for the? What's the hint? What's the? Okay, but answer this though, Kiwi. Is the What the F game? Is the What the F game in the actual picture that you put up? That's what I want to know. Like, is it actually in the picture that you put up? Or is it, I don't know if you've answered that or not, but I would like, if you can answer that, please. For those that are asking about What the F game, let me see if I can look up, I think I have the tweet, or I think I have it. One of these games, FedEx shipped the wrong house. Yeah, I can't find the tweet again, but I know it's somewhere. No. Hey, maybe Dior can link me the tweet in the chat so I can see it. OJ, what do you think about Nintendo patent situation? I don't care. Dang, new Power Mythic designs are gas. Yeah, they're really good. He's saying between Power World, Halo, and Wukong, none really what the F worthy, to be honest. He said between those three games? Power World, Halo, and Wukong? Really? It's between those three? Wait, did he actually say it's between those three games? wouldn't that give away your source, right, Kiwi? Like if you said it's between those, like if you did Kiwi actually say it's between those 3 games? Power World for sure would be the what the F game. Power World for sure would be that. Out of those 3, it's got to be Power World. That's the only one that I would say what the F, and I would not be. If it's Power World, I'll be like, oh. Power World's the only game where the community makes me not want to play the game. The Power World community are some of the most annoying people. Don't get me wrong, Pokemon community annoying as hell too. I agree, Pokemon community annoying. They both annoying. Both of them are actually really annoying. I'll keep it a buck. But I played Pokemon before the community was like, you know, before like the real community came up. So I've always been playing Pokemon. But the Power World community are insane. They're sexually deviant psychos, schizos that have to constantly bring up male parts and doing things and sucking and all sorts of weird. Like they can't talk normally about Pokemon and video. Like they can't. They are insane. They are like psychos, dude. Some of the weirdest, craziest people. And also frauds too. A bunch of frauds as well. You know, a high number of fraudulent people. So that's the reason why, bro. Like I hope it's not Power World. I hope it's not Power World. Focus on the riddle, not the pictures. Okay. Yeah. Okay, the riddle is this. The riddle is this. Okay, hold up. Let me pull up the tweet again. Let me pull up the tweet. This is so much fun. I sit beside legends, though none are my kin. I'm sold their same keys to let players in. I share the same screen. I share the same light. Yet my bloodline says I don't belong to the fight. Yeah, like, I don't know. I'm guessing it. I think it may be Halo. I'm thinking Halo. I'm thinking Halo because I don't want it to be Power World. So I am going to copium Halo. I don't want it to be Black Myth either. So like I do not like that game. So I'm hoping it's Halo. I'm really hoping it's Halo because I do not like Power World. I don't like Black Myth. Obviously I don't think it's like Bloodborne. That would be like a real what the F, but I don't think it's Bloodborne. You know, Horizon, kinda, yeah, but like we've gotten the Lego game. Obviously it's not Monster Hunter World, so we've crossed that because Monster Hunter World, I mean that's coming, so we know it's not that. So we're already getting that. It's Power World, wrap it up. That is disappointing. How can Power World launch on Switch 2 with the lawsuit? I mean, it is a what the F game. It is a what the F game because it's going to be on the system. If it was Power World, it's going to be on the system where Nintendo's suing them. You know, Nintendo and the Pokemon Company are suing them over everything. Like, I wonder what's going on there, you know? Let's see here. I'm going to ask one of my friends. He says he has a massive... Okay, you're talking about something else. It's not Wukong, so flip a coin. It's not Wukong. It's not Black Myth Wukong. Yeah, I know, I agree. Pokemon and Power World fans are both annoying. They are both annoying. I mean, most fandoms are annoying. Like, a lot of fandoms, like, with specific games and, like, just fandoms in general can be very annoying. But yeah, Pokemon and Power World fans can be incredibly annoying. But once again, Pokemon, like, they don't instantly go erotic. Power World fans, if you simply just say you don't like the game, you get accused of being a bootlicker, a bleep this, doing things, all sorts of stuff. You have to like Power World. Pokemon fans are used to people saying that they don't like Pokemon. That's not like a trigger point for Pokemon fans. They're literally used to people saying that all the time. Power World fans, you can't criticize the game. Pokemon fans, you can criticize Pokemon. Pokemon fans criticize Pokemon 24/7. Power World, you are literally not allowed. I swear, I kid you not. The people that like Power World, you cannot criticize any aspects of the game. If you criticize any aspects of the game, Power World fans will instantly accuse you of being Pokemon this, blah blah blah. And like there are a million things to criticize about Power World. That's what I do know out of those two fandoms. Because like I said, Pokemon, like even like the biggest Pokemon fans criticize Pokemon all the time. Power World fans seem to not want to criticize Power World at all. They don't, because of the lawsuit, because it's more of an independent, company, the origins of the game, being mad at Pokemon. You're not allowed to criticize it. You're not allowed. You're not allowed to say anything that you don't like it, because if you do, you're just this, you're just that. You're you know what I'm saying? So that's what I'll say about that. Yo, what up, Abaddon? It's like the Universal sued Nintendo for Donkey Kong, and then DK gets its own movie produced by Universal Studios. Yeah. Power Studios, the type of studio that pushed to be on the Switch 2, even with the lawsuit. Halo Studios doesn't even care about Nintendo. Well, I mean, it'd be like more like Microsoft doing that, right? Making them put a Switch 2 port out there. Halo's been rumored. I mean, obviously, Halo's almost came to Nintendo a few different times. Like I think on the DS there was almost a Halo game. I don't know. I think they'd probably want Halo Combat. At least the previous regime would. I don't know about Asha Sharma. She just seems to listen to whatever Jez and Colt Eastwood tell her on Twitter. So it's like she seems to just listen to like what Cole Brill and like the hardcore Xbox guys tell her. So I mean, whatever they're telling her, that's probably what she's gonna do. So I don't know with Asha. She has a golden parachute anyway. She'll just go back. If Xbox implodes, she'll just go back to doing AI or Instacart or something. She's set, I don't think she actually even cares about Xbox or video games, though. I don't think she cares about. I think she's just doing her job. She's passionate. She's a professional, and she's a businesswoman. And she's motivated. So when you do that, you can adapt. She's obviously an executive, so executives can adapt the business model. She knows business models. So I think she's just doing what she feels will be the best business model to turn the business around. That's what she's brought in for. I don't think she cares about Xbox. I don't think she cares about video games. I don't think she plays anything, which is fine. You don't have to play games. But I don't think she does. I just think she's brought in to fix it and to make the hard decisions. That's what she's brought in for. And if it implodes, oh well. She's, like I said, she's fine. She's multimillionaire. She's gonna do whatever she's gonna do. She's gonna be fine. She's secure working. So. Yeah, we already talked about the Xenoblade Chronicles 2 trailer. We talked about it. We reacted to it. We did all that. Yeah, we did. You don't need a Mario release for the holidays when you have Zelda. People have to remember Microsoft is a software company, not a gaming company, so the motivations are different than exactly. I'm honestly not too keen on Power World coming to Switch 2. It would be cool, but the move after the day of thinking about it. I mean, yeah, I'm not. But I already have the game. I put almost 40 hours into the game on PC, and it is what it is. So Power would get so much free marketing if they were on Switch 2. I could see them fighting to get to the platform for publicity. Oh yeah, I could see them. They'd probably want to do it. They'd probably want to be on there for sure. I don't see why it's what the F worthy. I'm sorry, Nintendo won't stop them from putting the game on Switch. Nintendo could absolutely stop Power World from putting. Yeah, they could. If Nintendo doesn't want them to put the game on there, they will tell them no. They'll just deny. They'll deny their request. Power World's still relevant. I mean, yeah, it is because of the lawsuit and because like they launched the 1.0 update and it has like a ton of players. So yeah. You think Momo from Xenosaga coming to Xenoblade 2 is a hint that Takahashi is working with Bamco on a Xenosaga trilogy remake? No, I don't think that means anything because we already had TLOs and we had Cosmos and it's been a decade and nothing there. And so I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything. I don't think there's anything at all, in my opinion. If something happens, then it happens. But, Nope. I don't think Monolith Soft is, because like they got Xenoblade Genesis. I mean, could there be a shot at Xenoblade Remastered coming? Sure. Is Monolith Soft working on it? I don't know about that. I think that maybe Bandai Namco would get somebody to do it, but we'll have to wait and see on it. You know. Come on, you cannot tell me that you believe she's there to save Xbox. She's there to kill it with less financial impact as possible. I think she's there to see if it can be salvaged, and if it's not, oh well. Like, I think that's what she's there for. She's there to be an Ice Queen, and she has no attachment to Xbox. She has no feelings towards Xbox. So she can cut people with cold precision. She acts like she cares. She doesn't care that all those people lost their jobs. She has no attachment to them whatsoever. She's an AI lady. She wants to replace all them with AI anyway. You know, I don't trust her one bit. And look, listen, I don't trust anybody that works for companies like that. But her in particular, no. She's just doing whatever's the most efficient, what's going to get them good publicity, what's going to make them money, what's going to shed salary. But she does not care that all those people lost their job. If she cared about it, then she'd fight for those people that are losing their jobs. She'd fight for them to not be laid off in segments like they're freaking cattle, like they're cattle to be slaughtered. Like this layoff, how they're doing it is cruel. It's cruel, and she's part of that. I don't want to sit there. She's part of that. That's her. The fact that you've got and I ranted about this the other day about why Phil Spencer's a fraud, but 1,600 people that were laid off, 50% vendor spend, so she reduces people to vendor spend. And then another 1,600 people to be laid off after that. But they don't know when they're being laid off. They're being laid off at some point between now and March of 2027. Why are you doing that to people? Give them their money. Let them go find a new job. Give them their money. Let them go. Why are you trying to evaluate and trying to poke and prod? Like, that's just, like I said, that's just cruel. That's, you can't come into work every day and be rejuvenated and be happy and be excited when you have a 1,600 bounty of people that are just going to be gone. And imagine if you were safe from the first cut, now you're to the next cut. As you know, like it's bad. Microsoft's a terrible company, in my opinion. I think that's probably the worst thing, one of the worst things that I've ever seen, is that just fire the people, give them their severance, and move on. Replace them with AI, because we all know that's what you want to do. Replace them with AI, give them their severance, and move on. Like, why are you holding them hostage? You don't know who's going to be let go? That's too much of a pressure for people that are working there to do their best work. That's too much pressure. It's terrible. So, yeah, and she did that. She's part of that. Her and Satellia Nadelia are all part of that. So, it's hard for me to respect them in any type of way when you're doing stuff like that, you know? All right, take it easy, Kiwi. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. Like always, been nice. She could have been better by choosing the people. Like, she let them go in the very best that they have. I mean, it was based off of a spreadsheet. I don't think it was even, I mean, yeah, maybe some of it was performance based, but a lot of it probably wasn't. A lot of it was, it's just based off of, hey, this person has this high salary, so we got to let them go. You know? She's there to fix up the Xbox brand and sell it off. Maybe. I mean, I don't know. I think it's really a dynamic plan. So I think that it's really like, look, if she can turn things around enough to the point to where it's profitable and they're making money and things are fine, they'll keep it. But if not, oh well, package it up and let it go. So I think it's really a fluid situation. She's there to fix it, and if she does, great. But if she doesn't, oh well, you know? Oh well, too bad, so sad, moving on. So I think that's really what's happening right now, you know? Just saw the trailer reaction, new Blade Momo from Xenosaga. Yes, new Blade Momo from Xenosaga. It's great, good stuff. Very, very, very good. Very good. Very, very excited. Satellia Nadelia looks like he could be Blue's Clues host. Okay. Yo, burnt bread with 1,000 corgi. Hitting us with the little corgi trot. Yo, thank you for that 1,000 corgis, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. If it was performance based, then id Software would have been safe. Well, I mean, how did Doom the Dark Ages do? I don't know how well that game sold or not. So, I mean, I think it was salary, but yeah, I think it was salary based for sure. I think it was a lot of salary. There's a lot of people that make a ton of money there, so they just needed to let all that go. Like by letting go of like half of the studio, they probably saved out on millions upon millions of dollars. So, like I said, Microsoft's a crap company. I don't think they're a very good company. When it comes to gaming, I don't think they're very good. I think that they're just a bunch of frauds, to be honest. Like Microsoft's a fraudulent company that, you know, that is not, that got in it for the wrong reasons. I think that Nintendo and PlayStation, I mean, PlayStation is starting to be fraudulent too, but the intentions of Microsoft getting into the industry were very different than Nintendo and Sony. Sony's was great because it was like, hey, we see the potential in there. Nintendo's was, okay, we want to get in this because it was an organic thing that happened through technology and progressing and fun. Microsoft was like, hey, you know what? We see Sony doing too much. We don't want them, you know, we don't want them treading on our turf with PC, so we need to get in on this because we're Microsoft. To me, it was more boastful than actually something of like nobility or something like that. And that's fine. Nothing wrong with it. It's a business. But I think that's what kind of gauges their decisions. They do things based off of money. They do things based off of we think we can throw money around and be successful. Not like, oh, we can create and we can do awesome things. And that's what I said about Phil Spencer, is that he thinks, or Phil Spencer thought, that if you throw money at something, it'll fix it. Don't have enough games, good enough games, throw money, buy a bunch of studios. Don't have Japanese support, buy marketing rights and marketing deals, you know? And Microsoft did that with the 360 as well, where they just bought a bunch of exclusive game, or like timed exclusives and things like that. They just think that throwing money at everything fixes everything. And it never has. It never has for Microsoft. Yet they continue, they did it again. So I think that's the problem with Microsoft in general, is they think that. So here's the dock. Here's the dock that I just got. Okay, so here's it's nice dock. It's got this is the Max, the S3 Switch 2 dock S3 Max. I forgot what brand it is. They don't even say the brand on there. It's the model, the LAN model. I got the LAN model, but it's got Ethernet port. It's got 2 USBs. Got a USB-C. I don't know what this button is, but it's got a button on there. And it's got the HDMI for everything. And then here's the front. The front looks really nice. So that's cool. So I'll test this out. It's got some ridges on the side. So yeah, there you go. There's that. I've got a manual here. So specifications, dock, the user manual, different languages. Note important. All right, I want to see what that button actually does. Number 4. That button is the... Oh, this is in Spanish. I was like, why can't I read it? Or maybe it's on the other side. Okay. Okay, P4. Persona 4. That's how you know it's coming right here. TV handheld. Press the button to toggle between TV output mode and desktop handheld. Oh, so if you want to just like play it on there, you can press the button between TV and playing, because like you can actually see the screen. Obviously with the regular dock you can't see the screen. Okay, yeah, that's actually a pretty cool feature. It's not a bad feature at all. Yeah, it has, well, one of them, I bought the one with Ethernet port. Like, if you want the one with Ethernet port, then you got to pay like $3 extra. You get an Ethernet port. But if you want the one without Ethernet port, then you don't have to. This is gonna go in my living room though. and I'm not running an Ethernet, like I'm not running a wire all the way through because like the internet, like the router's inside my room here, and I'm not running it all the way through to the living room. So I'm not gonna use it, but you never know. You might like, you know, if you travel or if I want to move the dock over, you know, over here, and have it and all that, then yeah, you might want the Ethernet port. But yeah, it looks good for right now. So I'm going to test it out with some, with my Switch 2. I'm gonna test it out. Let you guys know how everything works. Does it work with the Switch case on? Does it work with the Switch case on? Well, it works like with, depending on what case that you have. If you have a case that works with it docked, like that works like with the Switch docked already, it should. But let me double check. But yeah, I mean, I have this one. I have the grip. So let's see if it works with the grip. Let me see. Yep. If you have the Satisfy grip, it works perfect with the Satisfy grip. So there you go. But I mean, if you have a different case, it might not. It might not work, I guess, with a different case, but it works with this one. I mean, it fits on there, so I'm guessing it works with any case that works like with the regular dock. Then it probably works with that one. Then it probably works with that one. In an alternate universe, Nintendo's like PlayStation and Xbox, they would have laid off both Monolith and Retro. I think Retro Studios definitely would have been sold off or laid off or something at this point. So yeah, absolutely. Let's see here. More love, less agreed. What I'm saying. Okay, yeah. Yeah, Satisfy is really good. Satisfy is really good. Make sure you guys hit that like button too if you have not hit that like button. Hey, yo, what up? Yo, Bunker Gaming. Big OJ 2026. Hey, what up, man? Welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Let's go into what Mr. Miyamoto had to say, though. I haven't talked about that yet, so let's talk about Mr. Miyamoto and what he had to say when it comes to remakes. So Miyamoto said this when it comes to remakes. He defended him, said some people might say there's a lot of remakes, but after 5 years, a lot of people have outgrown games and stopped playing them. Young people today don't have the opportunity to play games from 10 years ago. So remaking them, I think that this is a mistranslation. Yeah, I think Prime said that this was a mistranslation, so we're not going to get into that. Yeah, that was a mistranslation. But he's basically saying that it's good for, you know, new fans to be able to get into games. You know, that's why remakes are good for that, you know. So I have to agree. I like remakes. I think remakes are dope. Deported with the $5 donut says, would you ever collab with Black Nerd Comedy again? Thoughts on his hairstyle? I haven't seen the latest on his hairstyle. I gotta look. I haven't seen the latest on his hairstyle. But yeah, I would love to collab with Black Nerd Comedy. He's one of the guys that, you know, got me into wanting to make content in the first place, you know? So absolutely. Black Nerd. I know. I thought he got a shape up. I actually think he fits that hairline that he had. Yeah, he fixed the hairline. He fixed the hairline. I think it's a lot better now. From what it's fixed. Wait, hold up. Let me let me check. Yeah, I mean, it's not. Listen, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. Shout outs to Black Nerd Comedy. My man is awesome. But yeah, it's nowhere near as bad as it used to be. It's just kind of got a little McDonald's arch going. But like I said, yeah, mine. I gotta go get a shape up. But you know, I'm thinning here, so you know, I can't even sit here and act like, you know, I'm not rolling. But yeah, I gotta go get a shape up myself. But it's not too bad. It's not too bad. Where was the interview from? I think it was Famitsu. Let me double check though. Let me double check the interview. Does anybody know exactly where the interview was from? Let me double check here. Yo, Dane, thanks for the 12 months. I appreciate that. And shout outs to Deported. Thank you for the 5. Yo, guys, we still are going on the way to a 45-minute extension. We are close. We're at 37 on the board. We just need, what is that? 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 more combos, and we've got that 45-minute extension. All right, let's see here. Shigeru Miyamoto. Yeah, Famitsu. It was Famitsu that he spoke with them. Yeah, shout outs to 1 year. Dane Gonzalez, thank you for the 1 year. Hey, yo, let's go. Renengan boys in the chat. Not as bad as another YouTuber we know. I just need a lineup. And like I said, I stopped doing my hair care, so things thinned out on this side. It got real thin. And it's got like patchy on like the top, you know. So, because I stopped doing my hair care. Like, I just got lazy. So I'm back to doing my hair care, my, you know, my minoxidil, my biotin, my my Bantana oil, and it's like thickening up and filling out again. But yeah, like I was about to, if I didn't, about ready to go bald right now, bro. Like, did you see Spawn Wave's collab video on Halo with RGT and Nate the Hate? Nah, I didn't see it. OJ, what do you think of US studios should keep development costs low? There's nothing that they can really do. You have to pay people a certain amount, right? So it's either you pay people a certain amount or you don't attract the best talent. So really, it's really more about keeping game costs down. It's not about adjusting people's pay. It's about keeping game costs down. And what do you do to keep game costs down? Stop worrying about every single little detail and every single little thing. So you've got to really just worry about, you know, keeping the game costs down. Like, you can't have games in development for 7 or 8 years or something like that, or 5 or 6 years. You got to make the games in like 3 or 4 years. You got to keep budgets under control, you know? I only need about 90 months to get Velvet's level. 90 months? Oh yeah, you need a lot more to get on Velvet's level. Now, not UOJ, it rhymes with Spawn Wave. Oh my gosh. I know you're the biggest hater of John's hairline. You're like one of the biggest haters of John. And like you think it's a lot worse than I think. I see him every week for the most part. I don't think it's that bad, but you think it's that bad. So I mean, I guess we're gonna have to agree to disagree, right? Is that what is that what's going on here? We can agree to disagree on that stuff, you know? Agree to disagree on that. Let's see here. Spawn Wave and Jason. Okay, those two are not even close. That's ridiculous. That is absolutely ridiculous to put those two in the same cat. Come on now, man. Come on. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. That's insane, bro. Jason Schreier is holding on for his dear life. That's like the meme with like the with the backpack. Just let it go. Like, and I like Jason Schreier. He's cool. He probably don't remember me, but I like him. You know, he's a cool guy. He was on the Spawncast. He actually came on the Spawncast. He was talking about his book that he wrote. I think it was like before Metaphor, so it was about 2 years ago, going on 2 years ago now. I think it was like when Metaphor Refantasia was coming out. So he came on the Spawncast. That's awesome. He's dope. He's a cool guy. You know what I'm saying? But sit there and say it's not that bad, bro. It's not that bad, bro. No, that's foul. Yeah, that's. I'm gonna say that's foul. That's foul. It ain't that bad, bro. Jokes aside, it's not at all. It's not bad at all. I like bringing it up any chance you can. But other people will be bringing it up too. Other people will be bringing it up as well. It's not just you guys. Apparently, other people bring it up. John doesn't care, and I'm pretty sure Jason knows. Like, I'm pretty sure they know. They don't care. There's a certain point when you get like to a certain age, like usually like around 37 ish, you kind of just like, I mean, you care, but then like you kind of like stop caring, like when it comes, especially gamers. So it's like you care, but then you're like, whatever happens, you know. Jason makes I think he meant Steven look like he has a full hairline. Who's Steven? Dr. Dre claims Prime. Dr. Dre. Duh. What's the difference between me and you? California and Metroid Prime. DLC. We forgot about Prime 4. Forgot about Prime 4. Let's go. So what do you say to somebody that you hate when anyone trying to bring trouble your way? Just give them a tape of Prime 4 and NWA. That's it, Dr. Dre! Dr. Dre! It's got some beats and playing Metroid Prime 4 at the same time. That's great. That is a great typo. I love it, Laker. Dr. Dre. Dr. Was he straight out of straight out of Talos? Oh my gosh. Oh my god, that's great. That's so good. Dr. Dre, you gotta. Miles McKenzie is definitely like Eminem. Is that Eminem? Is forgot about Dre. Forgot about McKenzie. Prime 4 is going to get major DLC soon. Good idea or last ditch effort to increase sales, or maybe both. Maybe both. Maybe both. Oh my gosh, that is so good. I love that, Laker. That is so good. When we're coming to Xenoblade 2, feel like we got to get something Xenosaga eventually. It feels that way. It feels that way. It definitely feels that way. Yo, what up, Desmond? Welcome. Okay, you're referring to Stephen A. Smith. Okay, you said that. Okay, you said that Jason makes it look like Stephen. Okay, Stephen A. Okay, you didn't capitalize the A. Stephen A. Looked like he has a full hairline. Oh yeah, that's true. Stephen A. is just like his is just pushed all the way back. I mean, he got a hairline, but it just starts a long time ago. His hairline is like in the past. Like he in the present, but his hairline in the past. Hey, what up, Paul Gale? Welcome, brother. How you doing today? I thought Bandai Namco would even be willing to work with Nintendo on that. Why wouldn't they? I mean, they did crossovers when it comes to Xenosaga with Xenoblade. So, of course, they'd be willing to work with them on that. And they work with them with Baten Kaitos. So, if they work with them with Baten Kaitos and they work with them with getting Xenosaga characters in Xenoblade, then absolutely. I don't think it's off the table. I don't think it's off the table. So, yeah. Oh, wouldn't be. Okay, my bad. Sorry about that, Fleep. Okay, yeah, you did say that. My bad. Yes, my bad. Wouldn't be willing. Got it. Gotcha. I can't read. A long time ago, a real long time ago. Yeah, a long time ago. But that's part of Stephen A. though. I like that about Stephen A. Like, obviously, he could go to Turkey and he can turkey it up. You know, he could probably get the finest turkey in Turkey. Or get the finest turkey. He could probably go get the finest hairline in Turkey, eating turkey with people. You know what I'm saying? Singing turkey to him. You know what I'm saying? But, like, he doesn't do it. But obviously he could go do it, and it can be awesome, you know? And he just decides not to do it. Yo, Kevin Young, thank you for the $2 dono. I appreciate that. Let's go. Thank you for the 2. Wait, did I not put the 5 that somebody did here? Because I thought we got the 42. Or maybe we didn't. Okay, no, maybe I forgot to put the 5. Yeah, I think I forgot to put the 5 to get the 42. So then that one comes in, and then we got 44. Okay, cool. We're one combo away from the 45-minute extension. Let's go, guys. Shout-outs. Thank you so much, Kevin Young, with that. Happy release date for potential Game of the Year, Splatoon Raiders. My copy today came right away. Love Splatoon since I was a kid. Interested in seeing the game sell like bang for Nintendo. I mean, man, since you were a kid, oh my gosh, you must be young. Because when Splatoon came out, I was already a full-grown adult. But yeah, my Splatoon Raiders came in today, too. I also have it digital as well. So very excited to play more of it. I've been playing it, but excited to play more, of course. Excited to play more. Carl Pilkington. Splatoon came out when you were 7. Thanks for letting me know, Ninmar. I appreciate that. Just a little boy. Ah, look at that. Wii U. What were you doing when you were 7? Do you know what you're doing when you were 7 years old, Ninmar? What were you doing at that time? Do you remember? You probably have trouble remembering everything. Because, I mean, it was a while ago. Speaking of Stephen A., where do you think LeBron is landing? Golden State. Yeah, Golden State. Aries. Had a feeling Ninmar was young. Yeah, of course. I mean, yeah, clearly. Yo, Paul Gale with the $1.99 says, how about some Splatoon 1 Ink Strike theme music? All right, I got you, Paul. Thank you for the support, brother. Like always, Ink Strike. Splatoon. Thank you so much for that support, Mr. Paul Gale. That does get us to 46 on the board. We have the Combo Breaker. Yes, sir. Thank you so much for that support, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Ink. I think it's this one right here. Ink Strike Shuffle. That's what I got. That's what I pulled up. Shout out to Paul Gale. 46 on the board. Next one up, guys. Noah Meal at 60. Still going for the platinum as well. Get the hour extension. I was watching a lot of movies. I started 3rd grade in a new school. And then I was like, I can't wait for my Lunchable today. Oh my gosh. Movies, Lunchables. That was the life, huh, Ninmar? Ninmar, we got to have you on for a conversation. We needed, Ninmar, we needed discussion. I legitimately have to talk to you. I have to talk to you. I legitimately have to talk to you. Let's see here. OJ, what level you hit in Raiders? Oh, I'm still low level, like level 2, 3. I'm at the very beginning of the game, but I played it for a bit, but I'm still low level. I barely ate Lunchables. Maybe a conversation. I never liked Lunchables. All right, no problem. Lunchables were goated back in the day. I love Lunchables. I like them a lot. Can't wait to see the new abilities in Splatoon Raiders be implemented in Splatoon 4 multiplayer. Yeah, I think there's definitely going to be some ideas that cross over from Splatoon Raiders to Splatoon 4. So absolutely. I remember the names of credits of movies since I was young, which started my interest in older celebs and new. Okay, cool. Bit of a movie buff yourself. Okay. Movie buff guy. It's always good to have hobbies, what you're into and all that, you know? If you guys have not hit that like button yet, please hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. Hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming right now at this point. Let's go. Gotcha's been really good. I'm liking the tactical tank more than I thought I would, but the speed would probably be my main once I max out. Yeah, right now I'm just using the power tank, but we'll see what I end up liking. I think I like the speed tank too. I think the speed and the power are gonna be like my tanks. I don't know about tactical. I tried that out at the demo and I was just like, you know, like it's all right. But for me, I think the speed and the power tank are gonna be like my tanks that I go with, you know. Super kick that like button. Yeah, Shawn Michaels. My mom never let me get Lunchables. Lunchmates here in Canada. Oh, okay. I don't know what Lunchmates are, but I'm guessing it's very similar to Lunchables, right? Yo, Deported with the 5. Appreciate that, Deported. Let's see. Would you rather have to wear nothing but DSP's wardrobe or have AVG's hairline? Oh. No. Oh. Dude, AVG's hairline is rough. I mean, my hairline might end up looking like that, so I mean, that might be a collision course anyway. But if I do, I'm just gonna draw a hairline with the Sharpie, like with the black marker. I'm just gonna draw one in. No, I'm joking, but I think I'd rather go with DSP's wardrobe because I think I'm in better shape, so I think I can probably make the clothes look better just by being in better shape. So I'm probably gonna go with DSP's trash wardrobe. Man, that's a rough one. But yeah, I'll probably go with the wardrobe. Combo breaks. Thank you guys so much. 51 on the board. We are 9 combos away from a Noah Emil flying through the skies. New notification coming through. Thank you guys so much, man. I appreciate it. Let's go. Lunchables were one of those foods that looked amazing in commercials, but very underwhelming once you see it in person. Is that a hot take? I think as a kid they were cool because they gave you little candy. You know, they gave you you have like a pizza, but yeah, it was definitely underwhelming. It looks awesome on there, but then like when you eat the cold pizza, it's not that great. The cheese is not that great, but it was fun. It was always a fun thing to do. Lunchables were fun. They were more fun than good, you know? PSP has that weekend at Bernie's wardrobe. Yeah. LeBron and KD need to let it go. KD's hairline is all right. Just the top is not so good. If he just got like a fade and like touched it up a little bit, it'd be fine. But KD actually does not. If you want to know somebody who does not care, KD does not care. No kids, no wife, no baby mama, no anything. He just lives in a big old mansion, does whatever he wants, goes and plays basketball, talks to his mom, and does his business. That's all he does. Katie does not care.
80 hours into Xenoblade Chronicles Den, I'm wondering how I will have enough time to finish Elliot, Splatoon Raiders, and XC2 before the September onslaught.
You won't.
It's not even August yet and I'm already cooked lol. Can I get Satoral Marsh, Night, XCda?
Yeah, I got you. Thank you so much, Dane Gonzalez with the 354 on the board. We are going. Yeah, you're cooked. You're actually cooked. So I don't know what to tell you there, man. You're actually cooked. Thank you for the big 3. Do you think Switch Sports Resort should get a bundle similar to the original Switch One got because it would sell like bank? Well, I think what's it called? I think Ocarina of Time is coming, and that's going to be the emphasis. So I think maybe later they'll do something with that, but I don't know if it's going to get one at launch. Excuse me. Alternate universe Nintendo was like place. I think I already read that. Yeah, they would. I already read that, Mike. I said that. Yeah, they'd probably do that. Yeah, absolutely. So that's a repeat. But yeah, I agree. I think Monolith Soft would probably be let go if if it was Microsoft or Sony. Yeah, probably let go. Probably let go because they're not making enough, or they're not profitable enough, or there's a problem, or there's this, or there's that, so. If you guys have more questions or comments or stuff that you want to talk about, feel free to tag me at PlayerEssence, hashtag PlayerEssence, PlayerEssence by itself. More than happy to answer all of your awesome, beautiful Elite Ninja questions, man. I appreciate you guys coming out to the stream too. Seriously, you guys have been incredible. So thank you guys so much. Hey, what up, Shaw X? Welcome to the stream, brother. How you doing today? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're good. To turn this off. What's your favorite song from Xenoblade DE? Zanza the Divine. Let's see here. Cheese Puff with the $5 dono. And says, I keep reminding myself the next game I will buy will be physical. Only have to buy digital, and I have my game stolen 8 years ago. It's hard. Yeah, so in order for your games to not be stolen, I always say invest in security. So you should always have personal security. So you should have cameras. That's the biggest deterrent to not getting your things stolen. Have a security system. If you have a security system, it will scare away 99% of people that are looking to steal stuff. So, but I feel you on that one. I had my game stolen about a lot of my games stolen about a decade, about 17 years ago. I had a lot of my games stolen. It was like 2009. So it was quite a while ago, but yeah, I had a lot of my games stolen as well. And it sucked. It really sucked. So, we hope Ocarina of Time remake is worth it when it launches. I hope it gets good reputation and does well. Me too. I think it'll be fine though. I think we'll be okay. Thank you, Cheese Puff. I appreciate that. But yeah, I mean, but you can still buy physical. Don't be afraid to buy physical because of something being stolen. But I feel you on that one. I feel you. But your account can be lost too, so keep that in mind. Like, you can also lose your account. You could also get your account hacked. Facts. I just had them sitting out. Can you tell me what happened, Cheese Puff? Like, so what happened? The games were just sitting out where? Were they inside the house? Then did somebody break into your house and take them? Or like, what was like, how was the setup? Like, Did somebody break in when you weren't home and they took them? Did you accidentally leave like a window open or a door open or something like that? It's like, but how were they stolen, you know? Your own brother stole your first Wii U? Your own brother stole your Wii U? Oh man, that's rough, dude. OJ, well, better shape than DSP, so at least you look better in those clothes. Yeah, exactly. That's what I was saying, House Gang. Thank you for the 5, though. I appreciate that. 1 combo away. Let's go from the Noah and Mio. 41 away from the Platinum extension tonight. I'm a physical collector, not a gamer. My life matters. Nobody broke in. They just went missing one day. I suspect it was my bro, but he says no. So that one's harder because it wasn't like somebody broke in or anything like that, right? You just, somebody that already had access to your house took them. So yeah, it was definitely either it was somebody that you know took those games and stole it. So yeah, it could have been your brother, it could have been, you know, somebody else. Your brother could have maybe got somebody else. So somebody definitely, it was an inside deal, you know. And I'm sorry about that. Mine, I think it was the girl that I was dating. She was a terrible girlfriend. I want to get those donos and she was a terrible girlfriend, and her friend was a thief. Like one of the dude that he was a thief, and I'm pretty sure it was him and his homies that took my games, but I couldn't prove it. When I mentioned it around him, he got real weird. It was like real quiet and weird about it. I think he had something to do with the stealing it, and they knew that I had a ton of games in there. So, shout out to the support with the $2 says, if you just give me your games, they can't get stolen, OJ. That's true. Thank you for the 2. I appreciate that, Deported. And also Varkster, yo, the big Vark, the big V, the big Varkster in the house with the 20. Let's say that's 15. Lost my Switch 1 collection twice. The Switch 1 itself once because I kept taking it. All of the games out with me. Went on benders. off go the games. Woohoo! Still a physical collector here and there though. This man Barkster was like, yeah, woo! Playing Switch, woo! Wait a minute. Yeah, that'll do it to you, man. That'll do it to you. Shout outs. Thank you guys so much for the support. Let's go. We are out here. Upping it over here to 70. What's that? 74 on the board. All right. And shout outs to Varkster. That is the new Hokage and Stream Ninja. Yo, let's go with the 14. Appreciate that, Varkster. Go ahead and get you up on the board. You are now the new Hokage. Anybody that's 14 or more, you can beat out Varkster on the board. And of course, get yourself a music selection. Also, thank you to George W. George W. Yo, we out here. We out here. Thank you for that support as well, brother. Thank you for the subscription. Thank you for that 14 as well. Shout out to Varkster. 74 on the board. Noah and Mio. Combo breaker. Let's go. Alright. Speaking of Xenoblade, also lost my games getting evicted while I was at work. That was 14 years ago. Getting evicted while you're at work, isn't that illegal? They just went in and started throwing your stuff out. That's illegal if I'm not correct, right? Can they do that? I'm so sorry, but I gotta leave for dinner and play Splatoon Raiders. Hopefully next stream. All right, take it easy, man. Thanks for coming out to the stream, Desmond. My mom. Oh, your mom was there. Dang, that's crazy. I'm sorry to hear about that. I've never been evicted. I mean, no, I have been evicted, but I was so little I don't remember. So it was like when I was really little. But I haven't got evicted anytime like when I'm like old enough to remember, you know. So that's cool. But I'm sorry to hear about, you know, about you getting evicted. That sucks. My friend's 360, PS3, PSP, and all his games got stolen back in the day. Turns out it was his older brother's friend. Yep, it always be your own, man. So what happened, Daniel? It was your older brother's friend? Did they ever go get did they get the games back? What happened? I had a dope collection too. I had a dope collection of PS2 games. I had a dope collection of original Xbox games. I had a dope collection of GameCube games. Like, I had so much stuff, and it sucks, man. I lost all of that. And you know what, to be honest, I never should have brought it from my mom's house anyway. Like, I was in college. I don't know why I had all my PS2 games and all my GameCube games and all that. Like, it never should have been there anyway. They just sat there. I didn't play them like that. I mean, sometimes, but not really. So I never should have brought them in the first place. Like, I brought way too many games to college there, so. I think he sold it all for drug money. Yeah. Lost plenty of my older games too. Yeah. It sucks, man. It's not fun. When you lose your collection or it gets stolen or something, it's not fun. So yeah, in that sense, digital is obviously a good thing, because if you lose your system, you can still recover your account, you know? But having a physical library is just awesome. So I invest in security. I've got multiple cameras. I've got window sensors. I got everything. I've got the little sign. I got everything. So I got remote control access. I got all sorts of stuff. So everything's locked up. Let's see. 0 out of 10 for Halo. Doesn't have master cheeks like in the TV show. Is that what happened? No master cheeks. We got to talk about Halo though. Halo Combat Evolved has like a low 80s on Metacritic. I did not expect that. An 81 right now for, it's the same score as Splatoon Raiders. You know? So I don't think anybody expected that to be a thing. I'm gonna read some reviews though. Apparently some reviews, they did not like some of the stuff in the game. PC has a 76 average. There must be some serious things wrong with it if it has a 70. That's too low for PC. So I don't know what's going on there. Deported with the $5 dono. Let's go, Deported. And he says, it's tough economy, OJ. Have you ever considered doing a charity stream like the Open Hand Foundation? You know what? No, because me being who I am and being my skin tone, if I did that, I'd be in prison. You know, so that'd be a prison sentence for me. So I'm good. Combo breaks though. Thank you for that support, like always. So that's the Deported, man. Thank you for the multiple donos coming in. We are getting close. 79 on the board. We are only 21 combos away from a platinum 191 streak on PlayerEssence. Let's go, man. Thank you guys so much for your support, like always. Thank you so much. All right, so VGC gave it a 10. But let's see what else here. Let's scroll down. There's a lot of good scores. A lot of good scores. A lot of good, you know, 9s and 10s and 8s and stuff. Let me see why. Insider Gaming, they gave it a 7 out of 10. Halo Campaign Evolved is a must-play game for newcomers to Halo, and it's great sounding, amazing looking, first-person shooter with highly enjoyable story. The 6-axis says, nostalgia is the name of the game here. Halo Campaign Evolved does toes a fine line between preserving a beloved classic and updating it. Whether it's the floaty feeling of driving a Warthog or hearing the familiar buzz when Master Chief's shields recharge, Campaign Evolved captures the feeling of playing the original Halo brilliantly, as if reliving a memory from childhood. For those who never experienced Halo on the original Xbox or its other remakes or remasters, it won't likely have that same appeal. Especially if you're comparing the dolled up Relic to more elaborate modern first-person shooters. Okay. Respect. That's the one that RGT blasted that review. Said things remain on point until the very end, including the Warhawk Escape finale that felt rather weak originally, although the whole thing does all feel rather brief. Alright, let me see. Okay, the Dual Shockers gave it a 6.5 out of 10. So they said Halo Campaign Evolved brings back one of the coolest first-person experiences of all time, and it looks better than ever. Unfortunately, some PS5 specific headaches and bad performance issues are currently holding it back in major ways. At least half the missions on base PS5 have awful frame rate issues, and the always online required linking of your PSN account to your Microsoft account to your Xbox gamertag can lead to some truly migraine-inducing outcomes. I'm desperately hoping this is all ironed out ASAP, because the game will be a blast someday once it's all squared away. Until then, PS5 owners should be cautious. Okay, so that was and this was for PS5 reviews. So there are people that are ignoring the massive frame rate. I mean, DualShockers is a solid site. There are people that are ignoring the massive frame rate issues and just saying it's still really good, even despite the massive frame rate issues. And scoring it accordingly, like scoring it high scores because of that. But it has frame rate. It seems like it has frame rate issues. That's what it's because like I've read that a few times now that there's frame rate issues. There's frame rate issues in the game. So Unreal Engine, just how do you have frame rate issues, bro? Like frame rate issues on a first person shooter? Let's see here. Deported with another $5 donus. If you watch Spawnwave's Halo Impressions vid, he gives a spoiler. RGT85 requests him to stop, and instead John just elaborates a bit more on the spoiler. I have not watched the video yet. So yeah, I haven't watched it. So thank you for the 5, Deported. I appreciate that. Really appreciate that. Thank you for the multiple donos. Like always, Deported. Let me count up though. I think you might be the Hokage here. 5, 12, 17, 23. Okay, no, 22. Yeah, you are. Now, okay, you're the new Hokage and Stream Ninja with the 22. Thank you so much, Deported. I appreciate the 22. Appreciate that support coming through. Anybody that's 22 or more, you can be out. Deported Sicilian on the board. Hey, yo, I appreciate that. I pre-ordered on Xbox where it belongs. That sounds very John. That does sound like John. Like spoilers for like, you know, because obviously like Halo is 21 years old at this point or something like that. It's like a 20-plus-year-old game. So I think John felt that it was okay to do the spoilers. What up, Rax Reloaded? Shout outs, man. Good to see you here. Welcome. Great. Make sure you guys check out Rax Reloaded's channel. He's got a great Ocarina of Time playthrough that he's doing for the first time that I've been checking out when I can. Good stuff. Always fun to see people playing Ocarina for the first time. Always fun to see that. So shout outs to Rax. Good to see you here, brother. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. I'm going to link it. So you guys go subscribe to Rax. He's awesome. Friend of the channel. Big love and thank you, Deported with the 5, like always, brother. 84 on the board. We are 16 combos away from the cloud coming out. From the platinum limit break. Let's go. Shout outs, guys. I appreciate that. Yeah, yeah, it's not kid friendly. So yeah, just keep that in mind. Adults, 18 plus. True or false? Star Fox remake is better than Halo CE remake. I haven't played the Halo CE remake, but I mean, if there's massive frame rate issues on the PS5 version, then I would say yeah, it's better than the PS5 version. But I mean, like if it runs good on the Xbox version, then yeah. Yo, Uncario with the opening thread.
25 years of Halo. Oh, and can I have Uriah theme music from XC2?
Uriah! Yes, sir! Yo, Xenoblade 2 in the house. There's nothing like it's nothing like Uncario. There's nothing better than sitting down, finishing work, finishing everything, and playing a Japanese game. Like, there ain't and playing the fresh goodness of a Japanese game. There's nothing like it, bro. It's the feeling that makes me happy that I was born, right? To be born is a blessing. It is a miracle, and it's pure luck. You don't know when you're going to be born or if you're ever going to be born, right? And you don't know what time period you're going to be born in. And obviously there's all sorts of different things that happen in different time periods. But playing in this time period, in this era of where Japanese games really got going, and to be able to do this, it is just Uncario. It is a blessing. So I want to say I appreciate that, man. I appreciate you. Thank you for the 25, and I thank you for the awesome music as well. We're gonna get that going here. Uraya, let's go. Let's get that going here, guys. Let's get that going here. All right, 104, and then 5 more on top of that. 109, platinum, and the 25. Thank you for using Streamlabs too, guys. I appreciate that. Appreciate Uncario. Thank you for using, if you're gonna drop a dono, the Streamlabs link definitely helps out, so I appreciate using that link, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Extra love there. If you want some more tracks, give me some more tracks. Streamlabs, give me some more tracks. Let's go. So all right, I got you, man. I got you. Uraya theme. All right, a kingdom. JRPGs and Sonic games too. No, not Sonic games. Not Sonic games. Those ones we can just leave behind. We're gonna be back in the world. All rest. I love you. We got to get you to too many games next year. Man, do you know what? You know the reason why I don't go, Rax? Is because I hate LAX. If you want to know the real reason why I do not go to too many games, is that I legitimately hate LAX. I don't hate LA. LA's awesome. But like, well, it's great and it's like bad, but it's mostly good for the most part. But LAX is like one of the worst. There's two airports that I hate more than anything. LAX and SeaTac. That's the Seattle. I hate those airports. Now, I do have an airport here in the CV that I can go to, but it's extremely expensive because nobody flies out from the CV. So, like, I'll probably see if I can go. I just have to spend like an extra, like, $500 on a ticket because I do not want to go to LA. I don't like driving to LA. I don't like going to LAX. Well, driving to LA is not bad, but LAX is just terrible. I don't like going there. I know. Okay, I told you already. Okay, cool. Yeah, that's my problem. Sorry. I hate it so much I gotta bring it up. Even if I've told people I gotta say it again. I don't like LAX. You know, if I was closer to LAX, then maybe. But I'm like almost hour and a half to 2 hours away. And God, I don't like it. Like getting like the rental car, like having to do like last time I got like a driver. Like it's just a hot mess. If I can fly, I mean, whenever my mom flies out from here, like we make sure we take care of her. We don't make her go to LA unless she has to go to LA to fly. So my mom will fly out from here because it's my mom. You know what I'm saying? So I'll take care of her. But for me, I don't feel like, I just feel like I don't want to spend that money on doing that just because I just don't want to give it to them. I could, but I don't want to. And I don't want to drive to LA. But my mom, I'll take care of her. I'll make sure, like, if she needs to fly somewhere, there's no way in hell I'm letting her go to, me and my sister. There's no way we're letting her go to Los Angeles. Like, we'll pay for her to fly out from here. But me, no, I'm a bum. So like, I don't deserve that. I haven't earned it yet. So I just decide not to go. Just decide not to go. Oh man. It's not the dono goal. If you get the PA, I can ride with. Okay. I can pay for it. It's not like I can't pay for it. I can pay for it. It's just like I said. I just don't feel like giving it to them. You know what I'm saying? Rex, it's like a principle thing. I can pay for it and I can expense it. It's not that big of a deal. But I don't feel like it. It's like, no, you guys do not deserve it. Like, you guys do not deserve it. And I get why they charge so much more. You know, because like there's not many flights. People don't fly from here. Like people just drive. You know, like where I live, it's in the middle of California, right? It's the Central Valley. So it's like, if you want to go to the beach, it's 2 hours to the left. If you want to go to Vegas, it's 3 or 4 hours to the right. And you can take a bus. There's no need to fly. If you want to go to San Francisco, it's about 4 hours up. You don't need to fly anywhere. You want to go to Los Angeles, it's 2 hours down. You want to go to San Diego, it's 4 hours down, right? So there's no need to actually fly out from here. You can just drive to LAX if you want to drive. You can just go to LAX. You can fly out from there. Or you can just drive to wherever you want to go. If you want to go on vacation, it's very easy to go on vacation. You just drive a few hours left, up, down, or right. So that's the reason why there's like they charge so much, because people don't fly. Because why fly when I can just vacation over at the beach 2 hours, like Pismo or whatever, you know? Or if I want to go to Vegas, why fly to Vegas? I can just drive. It's only 4 hours away. I can just drive to Vegas, or I can just take the bus. We have buses that just constantly go to Vegas from here. You can just take the bus and it's cheap. It takes a while to get there, but it's fine. Or you can take the Amtrak. If you want to go to Sacramento, you want to go to San Francisco, take the train. It's super simple, it's cheap, and it'll get you there. And you can just sleep. You can just sit there and sleep. Bam, you're in San Fran in a number of hours. That's what I did. Whenever I want to go to San Francisco, I just take the train. Just take the train. Boom, gets me there fast. Fast enough at least. So that's the reason why it's like people like why it's so expensive, because it's like people rather not fly, you know. In LAX, the odds you can bump into celebrities don't really like going to LAX like that. They take private planes and stuff like that. So I mean, so yes, you could, and I definitely think I've bumped into a few, but it's the celebrities that people don't really know. But the biggest celebrities, they always say like, don't go to LAX if you're like a big celebrity, because you're gonna cause a scene, and LAX is already stressful. So a lot of the big celebrities take private flights. They don't, and they expense it. You know, they expense it towards, you know, whatever businesses they have, like an LLC. They'll just you know, pay for private flights and planes and stuff, and then they'll expense it towards their LLC. So that's what most big name celebrities do. New Blade Momo is a character from Xenosaga. I'm pretty sure. Yes, it's a character from Xenosaga. Yes. I finished 13 games this year and just realized only 2 aren't Japanese. Astrobot and Indiana Jones. 2 that aren't Japanese. Astrobot is definitely Japanese. That's a Japanese game. That's made by Team Asobi. They're in Japan. Indiana Jones is not Japanese. Yes, you're correct. But Astrobot is Japanese. Simeon Coin with the 100 core crystals says, evening OJ, just getting in on my vacation week. I always wanted to go to Too Many Games Fest, but I found out way too late and didn't plan enough to go anyway. I wanted to see what I can get from the trip and all. So maybe one day I'll plan next year. My music request is Mega Man X3 Blast Hornet SNES version. All right, I got you next on here. Mega Man X3 Blast Hornet SNES thing. All right. Thank you so much, Mr. Simeon Quinn. I appreciate that. Let's go. Blast Hornet. Oh, yeah, this one's good. This one's good. I like this. Oh, I thought Astrobot was French because the dude accepting the award. No. Team Asobi, they're in Japan.
Hey OJ, back when I was living in Florida, I had my game collection in storage. Someone broke in and stole me and had brand new copy Golden Sun 2 Lost Age, and at the time it was rare to find. Can I any music from Shadow Heart? Oh
yeah, that's a Shadow Heart who somebody broke into, descended onto your freaking. Man, that sucks, dude. I'm sorry about that. So that's a semicolon. Hopefully we can meet up at Too Many Games at some point. Kevin, thank you for the 3 though, man. I appreciate that. Shout outs. Thank you for the big 3. And I'm sorry that you got your Golden Sun game stolen. That sucks. See, Mark Hamill stood by his Walk of Fame star and no one recognized him. No, I didn't see that. I wonder why Monolith Soft had not put characters from Xenogears. They don't own the rights to Xenogears, Micah, so they can't just put characters whoever they want in there. Square Enix owns the rights to that, so that'd be something that Square Enix would have to approve and all that. So Monolith Soft can't just put whoever they want. Brandino with the 5 says, OJ, my Splatoon Raiders amiibo is delayed from Amazon. Also, PS6 users will get Crunchyroll treatment from the PS Plus scam. Yeah, they'll see. You'll find out when they start restricting access and all that. You'll start finding out how bad it is, you know? So, yeah, I agree on that one. Yo, thank you so much, Brandino! Oh, we got the 5 combo breaks. Let's go. Baten Kaitos is owned by Bandai Namco. So, that's Bandai Namco doing that. But once again, they don't have authority to just put whoever they want in there. They'd have to work through when it comes to that. All right, take it easy, Tommy Reku. Thanks for coming out to the stream. Let's go. I finally got something I really wanted for a long time off eBay. What'd you get? How was Splatoon Raiders from someone who's never played Splatoon? It's good. I mean, it's a third-person shooter. But Splatoon Raiders is a third-person shooter, like action, like adventure RPG. So think like a Nintendo version of like Borderlands or like Gears of War, like the Horde mode. Think of like Gears of War Horde mode, like but with story, and then also like a bigger area, and then also think like a little bit of Borderlands, like customization and like equipping, not first person gameplay, but think like Gears, Borderlands, and like RPG elements, you know, just like RPG stuff, kind of all put together. You know, it's not PvP. Yeah, Gears has a mode called Horde mode where that's cooperative. You know, so it's cooperative play. So Splatoon Raiders has that as well. Now you can play it single player though, like you can play Splatoon Raiders all single player, but you can also play it multiplayer too. But it's very good. I like it a lot. I have the physical copy that came in. I was playing it last night, my digital copy, and yeah, it's very good. It's very fun. Let's see, OJ. I'm excited to play Raiders tonight. I also have the Xenoblade games. I've sailed, but plan on playing after Rebirth and Fortune's Weave. Okay, nice. Yeah, Splatoon Raiders is not it's not PvP. It's cooperative. It has cooperative multiplayer. So that's why I said it's like a, you know, like an RPG, like Borderlands. Borderlands also has cooperative. I mean, Borderlands also has competitive, but it's like weird competitive. It's not like matchmaking competitive and all that. You can just fight against the people that are in your game if you want. Let's see. If I say the other thing, I need to get swept up, but it's rare. I don't have the money, but the other thing right now, I'm super happy. Oh, okay, it's all good. All good, man. Let's go. Shout outs to Deported. Shout outs to Casual Noob. OJ, what's your rating opinion of it, Splatoon Raiders? I haven't played enough, so I can't tell you my rating. Like, I haven't beat the game yet. I haven't experienced all the features and like the story and like the end game and all that good stuff. So it's like I can't tell you. I can't give you a rating yet. Don't haven't done everything. So once I do everything in the game, or once I do enough to where I feel comfortable, then I can give you guys like more of my opinion of what I think and kind of stuff like that, you know. So. My bad. Oh, my bad. Just wondering. No, it's all good. But like I said, I haven't beat it yet, so can't give you a rating yet. Okay, gotta pass out. All right, take it easy, Rax. Thanks for coming out to the stream, brother. I appreciate you. Make sure you guys hit that like button too. If you're bouncing or if you're staying here, appreciate it. Hit that like button. I'd really appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Seriously, you guys are great. Appreciate you guys so much. So hit that like button. If you have not hit that like button, hit that like button. Let them know that we are streaming. Let's go. Smash the like button. I'm excited for Zelda movie and Ocarina of Time remake. Me too. I think I'm going to talk about Ocarina of Time in a video. If I can do it tonight, I'll do it tonight and get it uploaded. If not tonight, then I'll do it tomorrow. It'll be tomorrow morning. I'm going to talk about that. All right, take it easy, Micah. Thanks for coming out to the stream. What's the last Western game you rolled credits on beside Expedition 33? I don't remember. It was so long ago, I don't remember. That I rolled the credits on. Expedition 33, yeah, that was... I don't remember. 2024, 2025, 2023... Star Fox is a Japanese game. It's not a Western game. Yeah, Metroid. Does Metroid... I don't think Metroid... Metroid Prime 4, yeah, I guess. But it's like, I don't always count Metroid... Metroid is a Japanese IP. So it's like, are we being like pure 100% Western, or like a Western developer that made a Japanese game, or made like a game like a Japanese IP? Because Metroid is a Japanese IP, you know. So if we're okay, Metroid Prime 4 would be like the last Western game, like Western made game, or like you could even say, I guess, like Star Fox, right? Because that was made by a Western studio, like a remake, but the original game is Japanese. So I don't know, like the last actual pure Western made IP developed game. I don't remember that. Outside of Expedition 33 that emulated a Japanese RPG. You know, I can't. I mean, it had to have been maybe Mass Effect Legendary Edition back in 2021. Probably that. Mario and Luigi Brothership is not that's not a Western made game. That's a Japanese IP. Deported with the $2 dono says, "Are you getting vibes? Ocarina of Time is more of a remaster." Am I getting the vibes of Ocarina of Time is more of a remaster? No, it's a remake. Nintendo already said it's a complete remake of the game. So it's not the same code. It's a complete remake of it. They're not just taking the same 3DS game or something and just like remastering that. They're actually remaking it. I don't agree, because if that were the case, then The Last of Us is a Japanese game. No, The Last of Us is an IP that was born by a Western studio, was created by a Western studio, and was released by the Western studio. Sony's just a Japanese publisher. A publishing and developing a game is something completely different. So the studio that created The Last of Us is a Western studio. That is a Western studio. They created the IP. That was their Naughty Dog. They created that. And they've always been Western. So publishing is a completely different thing. Like, I don't consider, like, when Square Enix was publishing Tomb Raider, I don't consider Tomb Raider a Japanese IP when Square Enix was publishing it. That's stupid. You know? Just because Square Enix is Japanese doesn't make the game Japanese. Let's see here. Deported with the 2 says, are you getting vibes of Ocarina of Time? Okay, I already read that. Shoutouts. Simeon with another 100 core crystals. It says, but never forget, thieves will get their karma one day. My music request is Mega Man X3 Neon Tiger. Yes, Neon Tiger. I agree with you. Neon Tiger. Thank you for the 100 core crystals. All right. So I heard Splatoon Raiders, you want to play on the hardest difficulty, learn according to Logan at IGN. Yeah, I'm playing on the hardest difficulty. I am, so. Metroid Prime is a US franchise? No, Metroid is a Japanese. Metroid itself is Japanese. Metroid itself. Now, Prime is a branch off from that, but Metroid itself is a Japanese IP. It's still the Metroid IP, which is Japanese. It is a Japanese IP. And on top of that, Nintendo has heavy development in Metroid Prime. Like Tanabe and a lot of the Japanese developers also work on it too. But it's a Japanese IP. So, to me, it's not quite the same. Heck, Miyamoto's the one that even told him to do it in first person. Like, Miyamoto even told him to do that. So, it's like, I see that more as, like, it's a Japanese IP that has a Western studio working on it. But also has heavy Japanese, like, you know, people working on it as well. Like, liaisons and stuff. So, and I can't quite. Look through the credits. You'll see the credits in Metroid Prime. A lot of Japanese names. But... yeah, I don't consider it that. I heard Splatoon Raiders. Okay, I already read that. My bad. OJ, so if a canceled Retro Studios game came out, would it have been Western the Harmony game? I'm not sure what you're talking about, House King. Maybe. Yeah, if it was like a brand new IP that they created, then sure. But I didn't beat Baldur's Gate 3. I don't like Baldur's Gate. Boom, 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 boom. My last landlord in LA worked on The Last of Us. He did? That's awesome. Hasbro holding out on us with the Zelda movie and Ocarina of Time merch. Holding out? Didn't they just announce the toys or whatever? Boom, boom. This music takes me back, man. So... So yeah, the Switch 2, the Xenoblade Chronicles Switch 2 Edition upgrade pack is already number 2 on the eShop. In between Splatoon Raiders and Star Fox. So yeah, people are excited, man. They're excited for Xenoblade 2. So, yeah, very good. Let's see here. How much is the upgrade? I think it's 10, if I'm not correct. I think it's 10. Yeah, he was the animator. He worked on Pokemon as well. Oh, nice. Oh, Pokemon Go. Let's see here. Those Donkey Kong games were made by non-Japanese developers like Rare and Retro Studios. Yeah, but once again, I also consider it's a Japanese IP. Donkey Kong started Japanese. It's a Japanese IP, so I mean, you can consider it like, okay, Western developed, but the IP is just straight up Japanese, you know. So like the ideas and a lot of things in those games. But no, I mean, you're right. I mean, I mean, if you include that, then yeah, sure, I've worked on. But if you want to talk about like pure hardcore Western born and bred game, you know, I don't remember the last one outside of Mass Effect Legendary Edition, you know, or Expedition 33. I'm not a big fan of Western games. Like, I'm not a huge fan of them. They're cool to have, but I'm not a huge fan. You know, so I'm not gonna play a ton. I used to play a lot. I used to play Fallout. I used to play Elder Scrolls. I used to play a lot, but not anymore. Like, it's not as good. The games aren't as good to me. So, just my opinion. Just my opinion. I know some people think differently, but that's just me. Deported with the 2 says Donkey Kong himself is also Japanese. I don't know if Donkey Kong has any type of country tied to him. New Donk City. That's where he's from, man. Where's New Donk City at? I think New Donk City is multicultural. Yo, thank you so much, Deported. I appreciate that. Thank you for the $2 dono, man. Thank you so much. Thank you for that. Shout out to Simeon Coin. I appreciate you too. Thank you for the coins. The expression is, if I'm not mistaken, if I'm not correct, I'm okay. Sure. I'm not good at fighting games, but every time I see gameplay of Tokan, I want to play it really bad, and Wolverine too. Okay, yeah, if you want to play it, there's probably ways to play it and just have fun. What up, damage controlling fanboy? I know you've been here for a bit, but what up, man? Looking at picking up the whole trilogy on Switch 2 once they all come out. Never played the series before. Man, that's a lot of wasted time. If I were you, I would just play them one by one because it's going to take you a while. So if I were you, I would just get Xenoblade 1 and just start playing that right now, because they take a long time to play. That might right there might just absolutely destroy you if you do that. So so it's all good though, you know? Do you think Miyamoto will go down in history as the greatest game dev of all time? Yeah, I think there's definitely people that have him there. Absolutely. True, but I'm on Persona right now. Oh, okay. Well, you're on Persona. Nothing you can do if you're on Persona right now. You're on Persona. Persona is like part of me does not want to play like the Persona remakes because they're such big time wasters, and I don't like Persona as much as other games. I like Persona a lot though. Don't get me wrong, but I just don't want to replay them because they take so long to do. Like I didn't even replay Xenoblade Chronicles Xenoblade Chronicles 1 Definitive Edition. I didn't replay that on Switch 2. I'm like, yeah, it takes a long time. But Xenoblade Chronicles 2, I want to replay that because of just how busted, like, the game wasn't super busted, but I mean, it was still great, but it had its issues, right? It had its issues. So that's the reason why I want to kind of like play it. I'm like, okay, I want to see what all this is about, you know? So I want to see what all this is about. I want to see what all this is about. Do you think Xbox downfall is disproportionately hurting Western devs? MS could buy Japanese devs, thank God, so they weren't suffering like these massive layoffs. Yeah, I think that there's definitely some issues when it comes to that, you know. With all, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely some issues there. So you think PlayStation went to Capcom to buy an exclusive Marvel vs. Capcom 4 game and they turned it down, so they went with PS Marvel and got Arc System Works to produce it. I don't know about all that stuff that you said beforehand. I don't know about all that, but I mean, it's possible. Xenoblade games aren't great for replays because of the length, but I definitely like booting them up from time to time just to immerse and chill in the world. Doesn't have to be a full playthrough. That's true. That's true. I mean, I've done that before, like, you know, get some rare blades, fight a little bit. You don't got to redo everything, you know? But yeah, I mean, with I don't replay Xenoblade games like that. Like, I rarely ever replay Xenoblade games. Like, just because, like I said, it is a long playthrough, you know? It is a long playthrough in, like, time. Like, if I had, like I said, if we as humans lived for 500 to 1,000 years, then yes, I would definitely play, you know, and stuff. But the problem is time, you know? But I mean, Deported, like what you're saying when it comes to that, I mean, there's definitely been some hurt because of that. Absolutely been some hurt because of it. So yeah. But it looks great though, man. It looks great. Looks fantastic. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 Switch 2 edition. Looks so good. Looks so good. I'm very happy to play Xenoblade Chronicles 2 new content and probably watch some cutscenes. Yes. So I don't understand why people who say Persona FES is better than Persona 3 Reload. I understand why. Persona FES, it's the complete package when it comes to the game, and it comes like with the female protagonist, right? So Persona 3 Reload does not. So the vibes of the game are just instantly changed right there, you know? So I get it. %100% get it. Glorious 4K. Yes, it's gonna be nice. It's gonna be nice for that. It's going to be very nice. It's gonna. I mean, it looks great. It already looks great. They got some new stuff added in there. I'm looking forward to just playing the game, and it's coming out soon. It's coming out. The upgrade is next week on Thursday, and then we're already into. Then we're into August. So that's cool. You know. All right, we got to upgrade Soma Switch 2 edition. What's going on here? Soma Switch 2 edition. Oh, wait. Okay. Oh, that's that weird game. Never mind. Yeah, that's that weird first-person game. All right, I don't feel like watching it. But it's a free upgrade, though. Let's see here. Replaying Xenoblade Chronicles games is not necessary. That's not necessary for the event theater in the games. No, it's not. You don't have to. Once again, like for me, I'm gonna replay Xenoblade 2 just because. I mean, I might will I replay? I don't know if I'm gonna even replay the whole thing. I might just jump into it and just do all the stuff that I didn't do yet. I might just do that. Like I already have a save file, so I might just go in there and finish everything else. Like get all the rest of the blades, play the Merc missions. I don't know if I'm just gonna replay everything. 'Cause yeah, that's gonna take a while. So I probably won't do a full replay. I mean, I might, but probably not. I might just go in there and, like I said, get the new blades, do the Merc missions, test it out, like stream and play some of that, you know? So I think that's something. Shoutouts to Momo coming in from Xenosaga. Very good to see that. That's awesome. Oh no, not so much slander. One of my personal favorite horror games. Okay, my bad. I wasn't trying to slander the game. I just, you know me. I don't like first person. Uh-oh, wait a minute. Hold up. I got an update from Bead Queen when it comes to Party Man in Tomodachi Life. I have some concerning news about you and Peach. I think you've been spending too much time with Peaches instead of Peach. You went from soulmates to making it work. Uh-oh. Party Man, stop, bruh. What are you doing? In 3 weeks and a half, I'll have to start school again, and I don't like summer break went by too fast. Are you in college, Nimar? Are you going to college? Is that what's happening? No! I know, seriously. Oh, man. What's going on there, Party Man? What are you doing? Party Man, what are you doing? Let's see here. We have grandkids. I'm not in college, but I'm in a school program. What do you mean? You didn't graduate? So you graduated from high school, right? Because you said that you're 19 years old. So you graduated from high school, and then after high school is college? Is there something in between high school and college that I don't know about? Like, am I missing something? This man's in high college. It's like high school and college combined. High university. This is the new update. The DLC drop. I did a high school that has job opportunities to help me for life. All right, Nimbar. I don't I don't know what you're talking about, but hey, whatever you got going, it's all good, man. Do it. Get it done. I played Xenoblade 1 on Switch, loved it. About 80 hours. I'm about 15 hours with the Xenoblade X. Really isn't clicking with me the same way. It feels a shame to dip. Xenoblade takes a long time to open up because you don't get the freaking mech till like 50 hours in or something. So once you get the mech and once you get all that, then it really opens up. Then it really starts becoming way more fun. And also, once you get more quick cooldowns and all that, the gameplay feels a lot more fluid than Xenoblade 1. Because the quick cooldown is like the greatest thing ever. Like, it's really, really good. So once you get quick cooldown, and then once you get the mechs, and then once you get quick cooldown, well, actually that's afterwards, but then that's way, way, way into the game. But once you start flying around and being able to fight people, Xenoblade X is like my favorite combat system out of all the Xenoblade games. Like that and like Future Redeemed. Because Xenoblade X combat system is great. Like, it's not as good on Wii U, but on Switch 2, it's incredible. Because it's 60 FPS. And it's and like I said, you have the quick cooldown. Quick cooldown lets you instantly reuse arts on your palette. Instantly lets you reuse the arts on there. So it's really good. Just high, no school, just high. It's just called school. It's like the off-brand stuff. It's not even just what's the name of the school? There is no name. It's just called school. No, it's called like this school or that school. Like, oh, I go to like Washington Elementary School, or I go to, Washington High School. No, it's just called school. There ain't no name to it. This is called school. Job specific training program. It can help me get a job later. All right, what are you training for? What type of job are you training for, Ninmar? Enjoy your time, it'll fly by. Yeah, it flies by, Corey, I agree. And then, like, in Xenoblade, you don't even get, like, the flight module. So, you get the mech first, but then the mech can't fly. You can only just, like, run around. And then, once you get that mech, and then you have to wait till you get the flight module. I think flight module is, like, chapter 10 or 11 or something like that. So, then you have to wait for the flight module. But then, once you get the flight module, then it really opens up. But then you have to grind for money, too, though. Like, you gotta play the game a lot. You gotta get money so you can buy the better mechs, and then you have to get like the parts. Like, so it does take a while to kind of get everything going. But if you do, it's awesome. Job specific training program. Okay, I already done that. I've already trained for automobile and wielding jobs. I did a class where I can go to places where I can we'd clean last year. I have no idea what job I'll get in my life. Okay, Ninmar, it's all good. So just keep on going there and see what you can get later. We call those vocational schools. Yeah, it's a vocational school. That's what it is. It's vocational school. You're just asking to get jumped if you don't go to school called school. Yeah, it's just called school. No, but he's going to a vocational school, like to learn a trade. Here where I live, they call like ROTC. It's like a program that a lot of kids went to. That when you knew that you weren't going to college, you were just going to go to the workforce, they would get you into ROTC in high school, and then they do a transition program. Then you'll get right to working at, whatever you were doing. Like whether it's like social work, or it's like, accounting, or it's like mechanic or whatever. So yeah, I remember that was like the ROTC program for like kids that weren't going to college. Have you played the Splatoon spin-off handheld or TV yet? Yeah, I played it on handheld. I have not played it on TV yet. I've just played it on handheld. So I haven't played TV yet. My Mia's throwing for no reason. We have a family with Peach. Party man, the me that she made of you, Party man, that's partially who you are. So it's your fault. It's your fault in particular, Party man. You know? So I really wish they had a toggle and X to turn off voice lines in combat and keep them for the cutscenes, but the voice slider does both. I don't know. I like them yelling out stuff in combat. I like the voice acting. So I get why the option should be there for sure. But no, I actually like them yelling out stuff. that's Xenoblade. It doesn't make it as. It'd be weird if it was just silent and they're not yelling out their stuff. That would be so weird. Why would you want that? And the voice acting's good. New Game Plus for Xenoblade Chronicles 2 is scary because don't you lose all your gacha blades? You have to start all over? I don't think so. I don't remember though, to be honest. I think the next Splatoon spinoff could be based on Turf War. I don't think they're gonna spin off the game based off of a multiplayer game, Nimar. That makes no sense. Like, they're gonna do a spinoff based off of Turf War. No, they're just gonna have Turf War in the next Splatoon game. So no, that's probably not gonna happen. And there might not be another Splatoon spinoff. So you also have to keep that in mind. So no, probably no on both of those. Yeah, I did see the Xenoblade Switch 2 Edition trailer. Yeah, we reacted to it. We watched it multiple times and all that. It's great. I'm looking forward to playing it next week. All right, but we have hit our limit. We have hit the limit breaker. Thank you guys so much for coming out to tonight's stream. Seriously, we're gonna wrap it up here. I have multiple videos. So if you have not checked out my videos for today, I'd highly recommend checking out my Fire Emblem video, checking out my my line about the media, Switch 2 lies going through. So go watch those vids, man. I got some good videos that we did today, so go watch those vids. I appreciate everybody coming out. Or if you didn't see my video from yesterday, I talked about Star Fox and Switch 2 sales exploding. So there was also that. So thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream. Seriously, thank you guys so much for being here. Appreciate everybody that came through. Everybody that was watching. Seriously, you guys were all incredible. Incredible. So I appreciate that. Before you guys go, hit the like button. And like I said, watch my videos. If you can. A couple more views on some of these most recent videos would be nice. So I want to say thank you to everybody who came out to today's stream, man. You guys are just, like, seriously, like, awesome. Seriously, so awesome. And, like, we had pretty good consistent viewership with good average viewer retention, so thank you guys. Thank you guys so much for that. Thank you guys so much for the support and everything and the love. 154 likes, which is good. Would like to see the 200 plus likes. I think that would help us get some more people, but hey, it is, you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. So, yeah, you missed the entire stream, but it's okay. It's okay. If you guys ever missed a stream, and you want to catch my streams, all you have to do, like, I don't put them, I've kind of stopped putting them in the sub feed, so they might not show up in your sub feed. But if you ever want to watch my streams, all you have to do is go to the main page. So you just go to the main page here, and then you just scroll to PlayerEssence Live Replay. All of the, okay, it's, even though it says 2 weeks ago, okay, never mind. They're supposed to be here, but I guess if I unlist them, they don't show up, or maybe, wait a minute. Anyway, I'll fix this, but if you click on the playlist, they'll show up. So if you just click on this, and if you ever miss the stream, they'll always show up in this playlist. So look out for that. Look out for that. But all right, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Thank you guys for coming out to the stream today. Shout outs to everybody here. We'll be back tomorrow. It'll probably be an early stream tomorrow, because I don't know what's going on. It's like, I don't know what's going on with my other job and what I'm doing there. So it'll probably be an early stream tomorrow. So we'll see though. We'll see what time. And if I can't stream tomorrow, I probably just won't stream tomorrow. So maybe we'll have a delayed. We'll have a JoJo Saturday instead of JoJo Friday or a JoJo Sunday. So I might just not stream tomorrow because it's going to be kind of hectic. I might just edit videos for you guys. So we'll see. So all right, guys, thanks so much for coming out to the stream. Thank you guys for being awesome. I appreciate it. And yeah, we will see you for the next one. All right, guys. Love y'all. Peace. Oh, and one more thing real quick, guys. Like I said, make sure you watch the videos if you have not watched. Make sure you watch. I had a Fire Emblem video today, too. Hold up. Give me 1 second here. I had a Fire Emblem video as well. So make sure you guys got to watch the Fire Emblem video. Hold up. Let me link that real quick. All right. Here we go. One more. All right. There we go. Yeah, my Fire Emblem. Sorry, I forgot. I only linked one of my videos. I didn't link the second one. So there you go. So yeah, watch my Fire Emblem video that came out today, too. Get caught up to date with all the latest Fire Emblem stuff. All right. Okay. We're really gone.